so competitive gamers could be their best. And NVIDIA Broadcast, an AI-powered app that turns any room into a home broadcast studio.
What's going on, guys? Welcome
Over
to the
the past 4 months,
podcast,
we've launched
number 108. Listening to what NVIDIA got to say about their new graphics card lineup that's coming out.
RTX 3090 priced at $1499.
See what's going on
to the $399
around the world. Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, evening, night, midnight special. That time is coming at y'all. Just tie. Goodbye your mind with your heart. See what your gut mind is saying. Connect all those 3 circles. Let whatever come out, just come on out.
We know these products have been hard to find. I want to
Still setting up. They just went live.
Catch up. Last CES, we brought GeForce Gaming to the cloud. GeForce Now allows gamers to play their favorite PC games with RT and DLSS on from almost any device. Windows laptops, Macs, Chromebooks, Android and iOS devices, and TVs, billions in total. GeForce Now connects you to your favorite PC game stores like Steam, Epic, Ubisoft, and GOG.
Seeing what's going on. I want to hear really about the graphics that they got to offer on this new puppy.
Over 800 PC
That's what I'm excited about.
From 300 publishers, including 80 free-to-play games. With 6 million registered users, supported by our 25 global data centers, we streamed 200 million hours of gameplay in 2020. We hosted exclusive demos at the annual Game Awards show and streamed Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, you know we was playing that on the tAI game, tAI Gaming.
RTX technology.
Shouts to everyone that was there.
A whole new standard in gaming. From amazing indie games like Pumpkin Jack to the fastest-selling PC game of all time, Cyberpunk 2077. In fact, 36 games are now powered by RTX, including the #1 Battle Royale game, #1 RPG,
they go selling their stuff though.
#1 MMO, and the #1 best-selling game of all time.
It's our top podcast.
And the list continues to grow.
Isn't that wild? The #1 selling game of all time is Minecraft.
Great ray tracing experience in these games by delivering a big performance boost with awesome image quality. Let's take a look.
All right, what y'all got? Native 4K. All right, 50 frames. Whoa! Whoa, 180 frames! Hold up, let's move this chat box out the way for a moment. AI power upscaling and wizardry. Like black magic. Woo! That's a miracle! That is at 1440p, but goddamn!
And today we are announcing more games that support RTX.
All right, what y'all got? What y'all got?
Successful FPS franchise ever.
Starting
with COD Modern Warfare in 2019, and then Black Ops Cold War, we've worked with Activision to bring ray tracing to the series.
And make sure we actually streaming.
Call of Duty Warzone, the franchise's free-to-play battle royale.
Oh, I could change the bitrate up.
Million gamers. Building on our partnership with Activision,
Warzone
is adopting DLSS.
DLSS. All right, let's see what's gonna happen.
Gamer will see a boost in performance and competitiveness.
Woo! I think it's gonna be getting sniped.
We have worked closely with Square Enix, including the world-famous Final Fantasy and Tomb Raider series. Today, we would like to announce our latest partnership. We are bringing DLSS to Outriders, a brand new IP from Square Enix. Developed by People Can Fly, the creators of Bulletstorm, Outriders is a multiplayer co-op shooter set in an original sci-fi universe.
Welcome to Enoch. Here, if you plan on surviving, you need to rewire your brain.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on with this?
The scared hide, and the hesitant die.
Graphics.
You are neither. You are the aggressor. You are the threat. You are Outriders.
Okay.
Five Nights
Never
at
heard of that
Freddy's,
game.
the horror-themed indie hit, grew to become a massive popular franchise with over 30 million downloads and 30 billion YouTube views. Today, we are announcing with developer Steel Wool Studios that the latest chapter, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, will feature RTX ray tracing and DLSS. You can expect a new level of immersion into Freddy's
A new level of immersion.
world.
Y'all hear all these awesome words? This is just how more involved the gaming world is becoming.
At game footage our friends at Steel Wool put together for us.
Gregory. It's getting late. Let's get you home.
Came a long way since PS1. Since N64, my first system. The SNES, the Genesis, the Sega Genesis. Back in the Sega Genesis, the beginning. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Now look where we got. We in like Deuteronomy right now.
This next game was developed by Shanghai Tai Games, one of the top China developers emerging onto the global stage. Fist is a platformer that was inspired by classics such as Metroid
like
and
what?
Castlevania. As an action game, Fist features multiple weapons, numerous combos, upgradable skills, and a classic arcade-style experience. NVidia worked closely with Shanghai Tai Games to bring the game to life with ray tracing and DLSS.
Market 41, fair, illegal possession of ordnance.
See about this world right here. See who's popping off. Oh, there's like a 3D, 2D sky scroller. But the level of detail. Goes back and forth for like 3D platforming and 2D side scrolling. Next level. Open up the Discord. All right, that's a cool trail.
Esports has become the preferred sport for tens of millions of gamers.
Esports, man.
75% of GeForce gamers play competitive games like Fortnite, Valorant, and Apex Legends.
I'm going to see this in the future. It's going to be even more competitive. It's going to be as like big as the NFL, as big as the NBA. And you're going to be like, yo, I'm going to train my kid to be the best gamer ever, competitive gamer ever. It's going to be dreams, already dreams of this popping out. It's going on.
A dozen games have added support. Today, we are excited to announce that
we're going to be in big arenas watching people go against each other in VR.
Now, 7 of the
or in a hyper reality.
Support the technology.
Shoot fireballs out your hand, they come and get you. Sensors on your body that make you like, ah!
In September, we announced 4 360 hertz esports displays that
they seeing everything. It's like getting a psychedelic trip to seeing seeing life at a higher frames per second. See every little thing in and out.
A critical tool for measuring
233 frames per second.
Built into the display.
Like when I take acid. When I take acid. No latency.
5 new G-Sync
seeing life for what it is.
From Acer, AOC, and ASUS, all featuring Reflex Latency Analyzer. These panels expand the Reflex ecosystem to include 1440p and 34-inch ultra-wide. The heart of the GeForce gaming platform is our family of GPUs, and the 60 class is our most popular. The affordable price point is designed to bring the performance and features of our latest architecture to every gamer. For example, the GTX 1060 was one of our most successful GPUs we ever built. The GTX 1060 delivered a great generational leap in performance. It could power all the latest games at 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Get you
The
going.
new games bring bigger worlds and cinematic graphics that demand more of the GPU.
We want to
This is
travel. We
evident
want to
in the latest
experience.
sequels to these AAA games, where the GTX 1060 struggles to keep up. For instance, gamers were playing Watch Dogs 2 with high settings at 60 frames per second. But with Watch Dogs Legion, released last October, they only get 24 frames per second. And an even bigger change is underway. Turn on ray tracing, and these games become
For real.
unplayable on the 1060.
Why would you even try?
90% of the
I'm sorry.
install base on
Turn that ray
GTX,
tracing off on
now
the
is the
graphics
perfect
cards.
time to deliver an RTX for every gamer.
Just enjoy what you have.
Let me introduce the new GeForce RTX 3060, which brings the power of Ampere, our second generation RTX architecture,
Okay.
to every gamer.
So this the graphics card is like $400.
The 1060 and 10 times the ray tracing performance. The RTX 3060 powers the latest games with RTX on at 60 frames per second.
Whoa, okay. When I go through that, I got a 2070 Super. When I try to play ray tracing up, that thing go down, down, down. Imagine a graphics card has power in our reality. That thing, oh, is a hyperdrive for real.
The RTX 3060 is a powerful GPU. It has 13 shader teraflops, 25 RT teraflops for ray tracing, and 101 tensor teraflops to power DLSS. It has 12 gigabytes of G6 memory and starts at just $329.
$329.
The RTX 3060 will be available worldwide in late February.
I was about to go on the website right now.
Amazing gaming doesn't end today. Laptops are the fastest growing gaming platform, increasing 7 times in 7 years.
Yeah, I seen a laptop with a
50 million
2070
gaming
Super in there.
laptops, which powered over 14 billion gaming hours last year. And the power of these laptops has inspired gamers to find new ways to play. In console mode, connected to a big screen TV using a controller, or driving an ultra-wide monitor with a keyboard and mouse. These high-performance machines also
Creating. Look at them. Yes, create.
Studying from home. Today we are announcing a new generation of Ampere-powered laptops with second generation RTX and third generation Max-Q technologies, delivering twice the power efficiency of previous generations.
Okay.
Nowhere does efficiency matter more than in the extremely power-constrained environment of a modern gaming laptop. So 4 years ago, we introduced Max-Q. Max-Q is a system design approach that delivers high performance in thin and light gaming laptops. It has fundamentally changed how laptops are built. Every aspect, the CPU, GPU, software, PCB design, power delivery, thermals, are optimized for power and performance. Our third generation Max-Q technologies use AI and new system optimizations to make high performance gaming laptops faster and better than ever. Traditionally, gaming laptops set the power for the CPU and GPU. Yet games and creative apps are dynamic, and demands on the system change from frame to frame. Today we are introducing Dynamic Boost 2.0, which for the first time uses AI to shift power.
It's using the AI to do it. The AI is doing all the work. Just Taj.
The AI networks in Dynamic Boost 2.0 manage power on a per frame basis, so your laptop is constantly optimizing for maximum performance.
Wow, it's alive.
It's
an athlete.
Performance boost than ever before.
The athlete now.
Whisper Mode 2.0.
They are now. This is going up the hill. Now the incline is increasing. Now it's decreasing, so we don't need as much energy.
Engineered from the ground up and is custom built into each laptop at a system level. you pick your desired acoustics, and Whisper Mode 2.0's AI-powered algorithms manage the CPU, GPU, system temperature, and fan speeds to deliver great acoustics at the best possible performance. Next, we are introducing Resizable Bar, which leverages the advanced capabilities of pCI Express to boost gaming performance. Games use GPU memory for textures, shaders, and geometry.
Yes, I need that.
As the player moves through the world. Today, only part of the GPU's memory can be accessed at any one time by the CPU, requiring many memory updates. With Resizable Bar, the game can access
the entire GPU,
allowing for multiple updates at the same time.
All of them all 9 at the same time.
Finally, DLSS is a.
You try not to smile after that. You try to stick to the script.
AI and RTX tensor cores to deliver up to 2x the performance in the same power. A GPU
using the same power,
almost 4 million pixels for a single 1440p frame. DLSS requires only a fraction of the pixels, which improves efficiency and increases performance.
And the AI makes up for makes up for that in between to make it possible.
Max-Q has reinvented the gaming laptop. 4 years ago, the fastest laptops in the world were powered by a GTX 1080.
What about the CPU though?
Thick and weighed over 9 pounds.
Heavy.
After 4 years of innovation,
he's like, we can't keep that up.
Half the size, half the weight, and deliver up to 10 times the performance.
In 4 years, 10 times the performance.
And with 95% of the installed base below the performance of the latest consoles, it's time to introduce a new generation.
All right, what's up? What's up?
The RTX 3060 laptop.
Oh, they're still in the 3060.
Faster than anything on the market today.
Okay.
Including the $2,500 RTX 2080 Super.
So how much is this?
That
was $2,500.
Faster than the PlayStation 5.
People are hyped
90 frames per
about that PS5. That little laptop better.
Settings 1080p. The RTX 3060 laptop.
That shows about the mind.
$999.
You a fanboy or what?
Know that 1440p displays with twice the pixels of 1080p provide the perfect mix of high fidelity graphics and great performance. Yet they are missing on laptops. For years, we've been working behind the scenes with display manufacturers and OEMs. Now, for the first time, 1440p displays will be widely available. Introducing the GeForce RTX 3070 laptop, a 1440p gaming beast. It's 50% faster than the RTX 2070 and delivers 90 frames per second with ultra settings at 1440p.
We're moving fast.
RTX 3070 laptops start at $1299.
That's not too bad.
Finally, our flagship GeForce RTX 3080 laptop. With up to 16 gigabytes of G6
100 plus frames per second at 1440p.
For gamers and creators.
16 gigabyte GDD memory.
And starts at $1999. Today, nearly
you could definitely run Mario 64 on that thing.
The resulting popularity of high refresh rate laptops continues to grow, doubling this past year. I'm excited
to do some editing on the fly. Create some awesome games on the go while you sitting on the couch. Create a game, not just play them.
RTX 3080 laptop GPU, gamers will be able to play.
I don't even think I ever experienced playing a game that's very high frames.
Valorant and Fortnite.
260.
NVidia Reflex, gamers can achieve sub 20 millisecond system latency, enabling them to play their absolute best.
Y'all gonna begin snipe. Here go what I was talking about. 3D animation, digital content. This is what I'm in for.
NVIDIA Studio is our
exactly what I was tying on.
Platform for creators.
Okay.
Speeding up ray tracing and AI in over 50
this is what I want this.
Including Adobe Photoshop, DaVinci Resolve, and Blender. And monthly studio drivers bring new features, faster performance, and
I'm getting used to Blender.
Since the launch of Studio in 2019, there have been over 100 purpose-built studio laptops and desktops from every major OEM. NVIDIA Ampere architecture takes studio laptops to the next level. Rendering is 5 times faster than Pascal.
Man, get them videos out there y'all faster. Come on, let's get this laptop.
Use AI to simplify workflows and reduce code times by up to 75%. Artists have up to 16 gigabytes
Hey,
of
Exile,
graphics memory
you scared me.
across multiple apps at the same time. RTX accelerated AI will change the way creators work. For example,
I'm just watching this video, this live right now, revealing all their graphics cards that's about to come out.
Quickly make complex edits to photographs.
That one you just posted?
Yeah.
Adobe
you
Premiere
live?
Yeah, I'm live right now on YouTube. Oh, it must didn't send a notification out to nobody.
Keeping the action front and
No,
center.
I'll do it though.
Oh, thanks.
DaVinci Resolve 17, the new Magic Mask feature uses AI to speed up mask creation and tracking. NVIDIA Optics AI denoising in Blender cleans up noise on the fly, quickly resolving 3D images.
407.
And NVIDIA Omniverse Audio to Face uses AI to animate unrigged 3D characters.
What?
Solely on an
What?
audio source.
A new name
Based on the audio source?
liberty and dedicated to
Oh,
the
that's
position
wicked.
that all
That's
men
wicked.
are created equal.
Oh, y'all better watch out for these politicians.
Today, we're introducing
Like, have
over
some fun,
70
have some fun.
laptops from every OEM, our biggest launch ever. These are the world's fastest laptops that give gamers and creators a huge variety to pick the right device for their needs. Available beginning January 26, with prices starting at $999. Let's take a look at what they can do.
What can y'all do? They got the music popping today. Looking at NVIDIA's graphics, wishing I could really have it. But I got all of it in my mind, cause I control this time. Ooh, on a fucking dime, I'ma do all I can. I'm the man, with the plan, in my hand. On the controller. I control all the things I do. In this virtual realm I create. I'm a date. Too many things. I'm in a ring. This is my thing. Hopefully that's all beat. Alright, let me share this to Facebook.
RTX is the new standard, and the momentum continues to grow. With most of the installed base underpowered for the latest games, we're bringing RTX to every gamer with the GeForce RTX 3060. Finally, as more gamers are choosing laptops, we're launching a new generation of RTX laptops, ready to play the most demanding games. Thanks everyone for tuning in today, and as always, thanks to all of our fans for all their support. And before we go, we've got one more treat for you.
What you got? Alright. What game is this? Is this a flight simulator game? Oh, that's a whole flight simulation architecture in a computer.
3,100 feet. Altimeter 29.2.
I thought this was already out though. What's so new about this one? But the graphics is out there though. If this is from this flight simulator game, that's awesome because you can go anywhere in this on Earth on that game, and it's recreated through the Google Maps and stuff. So it's really like legit how it would look if you was flying a plane over those exact parts. Oh, he just did a flip. I don't know, how is this a special treat though? The average consumer can't buy this. They had Flight Simulator VR too, but they said it was a lot of bugs in there. A lot of bugs. Oh, that was off of the laptop. Oh, they got me. They did all of that on the laptop. Wow. That's even having trouble running on the computer. So for a laptop to be able to pull that off, that's what they want me to be excited about. And that is an awesome future. And that's the end of it. Their special event. Yep, that was the NVIDIA GeForce experience. Oh, y'all seeing things y'all shouldn't see. I'm behind on my bills. Oh, yeah, we back now. Welcome. That was a cool. Let me get this chat box up. Drew. Wait, hold on. Why are you doing that to me, OBS? Yeah, we back now. Why you doing that? Why you doing that, OBS? That was a cool. Let me get this. Why you doing that? Hey, Stephen Thomas. Hey, King guys, Jessica. Oh, look, it put a black inside of a block. Why are you doing that to me, OBS? Why you doing that? That never happened before. That's funny. Hey, Stephen Thomas. Hey, King guys, Jessica. Oh, look, it put a now it's looping back. All right, let me just cut this off a bit. Let me just cut that off. All right, hey, everybody, hey, Jessica. Oh, I got all of these loops playing. There we go. All right, we went through this before. Yes. All right. I had to get rid of all those loops. Oh gosh, it's back again. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Where could it be playing from? Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to cut this off and back on, but if not, I'm trying to get it so I can go just flow through this. But I'm happy that y'all here. We were just watching and reviewing the new NVIDIA GeForce graphics cards that's coming out, tying on reality. Oh my gosh. Stop talking, Ty. All right, I just had to cut all that off. Just cut all the volume on all my computer off. But then that mean I can't hear people if y'all in the Discord. So I'm figuring all this out. I just don't want y'all to just sit there and just look at me fixing stuff. So I'm gonna just cut it off while I'm figuring it out. But yeah, it's awesome times to be alive. Awesome times. I was tying on the things and how it relate to reality and how we're creating all these faster graphics cards faster, and they're coming out faster. Like it was just. What was that? I was 6 years old. I'm 29 now. So that's about 26 years ago. I'm all off. My mind is still trying to figure out how to do this. 22 years ago. 22 years ago, then 64 came out. And I was sitting there in my room playing with those polygons. Mario was only made up of like 64 polygons, 64 triangles all together to create that experience. And now... 22 years later, I'm in this realm where the graphics is movie quality. Like it's like playing the movies that we used to watch back in 2001 and stuff like that. Like when Shrek first came out, now we able to go into those worlds and manipulate them instead of just watching and observing it. It's like now we're able to jump into that high quality of life, and move around and be the character. Be the main role, see what's going on for ourselves instead of just being an observer and watching the story play out in front of us. Now it's like, now I see how this is. Now I can jump on in this, see what's going on, as I said 5 times. Hello from LSD Town, Frankie. hey, yeah, new setup, trying it out. I'm gonna put a green screen behind there on that fireworks there so it can be continuously moving image. But yeah, this is the tAI podcast, the Just TAINOW studio. There it is, yeah. Is this still on some kind of weird loop? Let's see what happened when I take this off. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, why is that loop still there? Okay. I'm gonna try one more time. It's saying that it's only getting audio from the headphones and OBS. So I'm gonna turn down OBS then. Quit OBS out. Turn up the Discord volume. And now I can hear everything without a loop. Oh, holy tie. There we go. All right, perfect. Everything is at a new normal. That is still funny how I can see the video in there. But and I think I just found out why. Let's get that. Yeah, this is the link that I carry. Copy. And Shabanga boom. There we go. Shabanga boom was the magic word. Hey Jessica, I can hear you loud and clear now with no echoes. How's it going? Uh-huh. Hey, it's like that sometimes. We get caught up in the loop. But now we just breathe and find our way out. And Frankie said, you look like the next Joe Rogan's son. Hey, man, I fathered Joe Rogan. He was prepping the way for me. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Frank. Hey, Exile, too. Hey, your mic sounded nice. I'm feeling good. I've been recording a lot of music. Is this the same mic you've been using? Ah, okay. New day. I saw you've been working with the Ableton, Pro Tools. Oh, nice. So you getting into the beats? Or are you just still configuring everything so far? Nah, that's the way to go. And I'm just thinking about you saying samples. You got unlimited library on the Just tAI show. Sample anything, even like talking about words and phrases and stuff like that. True got a bunch of stuff. Eyes. Oh, I was recording some music yesterday. You ever watch that old movie Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy? They got locked up by accident. Well, it wasn't their fault. And so I was a little kid. That was 90s. I was in my childhood house back then. I recorded a track to that yesterday. It was funny. Like, instead of saying life, it'd be like, just tAI. Yeah, I was surprised they found it. Somebody said, I've been waiting for this instrumental since 99. And I recorded something else. I made a cover to Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day. Frank said, are you going to eat that cornbread? Yeah, man, this is my cornbread. You can't have my cornbread. That was my favorite line in that movie. Can't get right. Yeah. Over there, that's can't get right. Want your cornbread? But yeah, you ever hear that song by Green Day? It's pretty old, but it has a place in my heart. He's saying that. I was in middle school when that song came out. It's a song like I'm the sun. Oh, damn. Oh, man. You look good. You look good, Jessica. I would have never knew. Yeah, but that song that was like, I'm the son of rage and love, the Jesus of suburbia, the Bible love, none of the above. It's a punk song. You know Green Day, though, overall. Exile. All right, cool. I don't see how lost I was with talking. Oh, you got it when it first came out? Basket Case and all of that, all of those songs. Oh, so they've been talking to you for a long time, the muses. No, it's not. That's when I was listening to it yesterday. Even before I made the cover, I listened to the song like 3-4 times, and that's like a 10-minute song. I was like, yo, this song is it. Just talking about the path of running away from, of waking up in your home and the truth and stuff like that, and running away to find the truth. Like, it's a whole epic. It break up in like 5 different parts with just one song. It says like the R. Kelly song, the closet songs. Trapped in the closet. The R. Kelly actually produced that Life song, the Life. It said produced by R. Kelly. I said, whoa, I ain't know that. First I thought he was singing when I saw the word credit. And I was like, well, he ain't sing this song. But it said it was produced. So that was pretty legit. Hold on, actually, and I've been working with the plugins and trying to master everything with trying to get the vocals to sound right. And I mean, if I could open Ableton at the same time, because I can actually play something that I've been. Hey Frankie, you said Green Day Boulevard of Broken Dreams is a dope song. Yeah, I used to get lost in that song, and I was surprised when my mom said she liked it. She's like, oh, I like this song. But down that Boulevard of Broken Dreams, I got filled with a lot of tiredness in it. So I can walk that line that's in between the lines. When they said, what's fucked up and everything's alright. But yeah, everything's cool. That middle path, Kabbalah. Oh. Hold on, here go, I actually want to play something for y'all real quick. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted, but that's the wrong song. I'm gonna stream it. Let's see if I can, so y'all can hear it straight on Discord. If I can stream it on Discord and then they can hear it through YouTube and we all just hear it together. This one it? Yeah, this is a song I made called Thailand. Here it is. I mean, share the screen. Share this groove music. See if I play it, doing some sound checks real quick. Hey, Jamie, make sure everything is right. Okay. So, I gotta change advanced properties real quick. Wait, I'm in this. Thanks y'all for sticking by. Oh, no, I can't do it. This is weird. Yeah, it's something up my audio. Not letting me stream. Not letting me play it. All right, one more thing. One more thing. Yeah, I got all these audio drivers that's trying to like come up on here. Let me see. It shouldn't be that difficult. Headphones, BTS. I mean, I said BTS. Name my headphones got BTS in it. There it is. Got it working. So now if I stream this. Alright, here we go. On the way to Thailand, feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand. Feeling like a runaway. Still working out everything. Feeling like a runaway. All you ever do is say, all I wanna do is play every single fucking day. I want it every way, not worry about the pay. Now I'm looking like a runaway, growing out my hair long as the smoke leave the bone. They say, can we get along? While I at the same time say, leave me alone. I'm in my zone, that's where I roam. Since then I'm never alone. To take these shrooms, yeah, I'm prone to look to the multiverse and call it home. These angels and demons been friends all along. Knowing that I and I keeps me strong. The ones I abide about, we live this song. We times we ride or die, either way we live long. Why the eyes of let's think I me go, on the way to Thailand, feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand, feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway.
You listen to
I suppose when I close my eye, that I should believe I can fly. Take flight while the body lays at night. No worries, no holding on tight. In the middle of the hell with no fight. And I ain't even searching for the light. Cause I'm already shining bright. Taking the world to a new height. Took track of what I believe in. Now there's nothing I believe in. All them lies I was feeding. All that bullshit I was reading. Only me now I am seeing. Reflections all around me. All up in the twirl. All up in the twirl. All up, all up, all up, all up in the twirl. On the way to Thailand. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand. Feeling like I've done a day. Wishing all the fun would stay. Is what I used to say every day. Still working on all the audio. Now I'm staring. This is the demo. See it coming, pulling up on me with such urgency. I take a breath and just let me be. You hear this song in the gentle breeze. The dealing of the cards of life. Play this game more than twice. Don't mean I'm right or wrong. We just living on a song. Thinking that shit off the ball. DMT seeing me into infinity. Wherever life leading me. I'm happy got to see to me. Where I can read and be. Where I can be the three, the Holy Trinity. Pass me some Hennessy. Yeah, true, I finna be. Mystic free without no pussy. On the way to Thailand. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand.
You listen to
On my way to Thailand. I ain't never gonna land. Master puppets, I knew the plan. Pulling strings, look at your hands. Then rise above and do the dance. Got me all up in a trance. Let's travel through the space. No longer gotta hide your face. Allow your worries to erase. In a single swipe from death. And see you look up and laugh. And see that all the regrets was never to give so much attention. Let's move on with things we mentioned. Remember we no longer fencing. Study the stars, see how I'm living. Just tying all this forgetting. On the way to Thailand, feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand, feeling like a runaway. Feeling like a runaway. On my way to Thailand. Oh, y'all get the picture. Y'all get the. Thanks, Jessica. That's the demo. That's the demo, so I can know how it sound. Go back in and just go and let loose on the track. But y'all got the special preview.
You know that other song, like the old school 90 nostalgia, that Runaway Train?
Runaway Train. No,
It's called
well, it's not
no,
ringing any
and
bells.
it's called it's by Soul Asylum.
Soul Asylum. Oh,
Yeah, and it's called Runaway.
I see him right here. Well, I got it pulled up on Google. I'm gonna watch it
Yeah,
later.
but it's actually about runaways and shit. But
Hey, I ran away all the way to Cali from Philly.
but I think that would like you mix them both together. I think that would be cool.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that on. I'm gonna keep that noted.
Hey, what is duly noted?
Yo,
When
you
people
stole the
put their
word out of
fingers
my
up?
mind. I was about to say duly noted, but I stopped because I was like, I don't want to go too far with these word plays.
No, I'm like, okay, like people put their fingers up and they're like peace signs, but they flip them like bunny ears on each side, like duly noted. I'm like, and you mean talking about cars or trucks, like dualies? Like, what are you talking about? Duly noted.
Let's see. I typed it in. What does duly noted mean? Means properly. Yeah, we know. However, if used sarcastically, it can mean the opposite. No, what's the origin? I know how to use it.
It's so weird. I never got.
Oh, duly is a word that means right, properly, adequately, sufficiently. DULY. So it's not duly like how we thinking about with two. It's DULY. It's a whole nother word. Oh, it's abbreviative form of the adjective do. Wait. Hold on, we are right. Let me show all y'all on YouTube so y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. We're going to get this all at the same time.
Don't make me look it up. Hell.
There we go. Duly noted. Hey, where'd my browser go? I'm just hurry up and bring up a new one. Window capture. All right. So if y'all use this word, this was what y'all talking about.
We talking about duly noted. I'm sorry I brought that shit up.
I brought it up in my wheel. It's all good.
Bring up shit.
Like I said, it was in my mind, and then I didn't say the word because I don't want to go too far with the word
Like,
play.
let me
Then
let
you
this
just said
stupid
it.
fucking say that shit.
It's a smart word.
She'll say something. I know she.
The tiredness always comes out.
And Ty's world.
But yeah, I've been enjoying making music as well as just paying attention what's going on. getting into the vibes of what's going on with myself. Because I've been seeing how I've been making music for a long time, and the dream of how we were when we was kids. Like, we was doing a lot of things that seemed like, man, you just wasted time. Or, man, you should be doing this or that. But all we were doing as kids is dreaming.
When you're a child, when you're younger, you have all these dreams, all these different imaginations through you, and you seem to lose it after a while. You know, some people do, or most people do. And when they start getting to a certain age, you got to grow up. Why don't you grow up? I'm like, well, for why? For first off, I'm a Toys R Us kid, so.
Well, that's the trick. That's the game, at least. Because they say, man, you got to shape up so that you can start getting some cash money.
Right? Shape up and ship out.
And then that's only culture-wise, too. Because then it's like other people that I'm seeing that was in arts all their life, or their family was artists. Yeah. They taught their kids how to do art. They was like, man, you don't got to do all that crap. Like, just pay attention to your art skills, and we're going to help develop them, and you going to be cool with life. And then the other people like us that have grown up with no money or without generational wealth, it was like we just was placed on this earth in that kind of predicament where we gotta choose to figure that out if we choose to. Like, if we choose to want to move out the hood, all right, it's like we gotta come up with all these different lifestyle patterns now, all these different habits, connect with different types of people with different mind states or like different ways of thinking about situations. It's all about how you just think about it. How you tie on it.
Younger generation, like my kids and shit, like they're like 23, 20 years old. And I do believe that they're more conscious about, more aware, like they're like already in another dimension, already born with it. That's
And
what
then
I
we
feel
like
like
trying to bring them here and keep them here.
because so you have a mom like me, so
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like, dude, say what you want, do what you want.
They
Like,
lucky. They are
matter
so
what
lucky.
nobody fucking says, dude. I mean, you know what I mean. People are gonna
Mm-hmm.
say shit. You don't want it. Don't let that shit go.
Yep. I had let it get to
Well,
me.
don't let
I
it
know
get. Hey,
exactly what
don't
it
let it get
is.
to you, yo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's way far going
But we
now.
don't want you running the rain, running in the rain train, running the rain train.
Like speaking of running in the rain, my imagination. I know a lot of y'all too in the chat box was out there too. I used to run in the rain and imagine that I could dodge the raindrops, like like Goku. And I used to
I
really
did.
practice. Yeah, I probably did too. I'm just convincing myself I didn't. But yeah, I was
I
in
had
there, I
chopsticks in my
dipping,
hand the whole
dodging.
time. Hitting boy. Danielson.
I used to go to the woods and imagine we used to have stories of magical creatures and stuff that used to be there. So we used to say, "Oh, don't go over there because you're gonna run into a bear, like this bear that's in there." It wasn't no bears there, but we imagine it. And back then it was.
No,
They probably going now, but they
my
the
parents
us
called
it
them
was
the pygmy
there.
people. My
The
parents said,
pygmy
"Hey,
people.
don't be going out after night because the pygmy people gonna kill." I'm like, what? I said, the pygmy people. What they look like? What I gotta be looking for?
Oh yeah,
And they never
Africa.
told me. They just told me that shit ever since I was like 2 years old. The pygmy people. But I looked it up, and that's actually a
Mm-hmm.
real fucking people. I'm like,
Yeah,
God
in
damn.
Africa.
Yeah, no, like,
I know
God
some
damn.
people. I have know some people here that's have family that's in the pygmy tribes, literally.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? When I say shit, it's like I don't know because that's just what
Mm-hmm.
people is like. Basically, my family has told me. Them pygmy
Hmm.
people come out and get you. I think they said it because it was funny sounding, pygmy people,
Yeah,
and
yeah. But
don't let them come get you. But it wasn't funny sounding to me. That sounds scary as hell, man.
it's
Running
funny
out
that you
there.
bring it up because when I was talking about childlike imagination and somebody else and like in person, well face to face, they brought up the pygmies and they was bringing up their culture and everything and how they and their culture is exactly what we talking about. They believe that you need to stay as a child to keep your imagination in order to live. Like you gotta keep that imagination,
Yes,
how we put it, really, really vivid. And they don't even grow
childlike.
that tall either. So I said, wow, they really believe in it. They don't even want to grow tall. They just want to stay small like kids. It's like
Oh
embedded in them
shit!
all the way. Like we
I think
live
it did to
this.
me. I literally think it happened to me. I am a perfect.
Yo, this is way out there. I just made this up just now. But what if that's where
Like
short people syndrome come from? The short person
I am a short.
complex and feel like they run the
Oh, little
world.
man syndrome.
Little man syndrome. Like,
Little.
yeah. And tap with the imagination. They still like kid like. So that, yeah, I'm the center of all of this. Like
It's
all the
just how
best
I
rappers.
roll.
Yeah. All the best rappers are short. Well, a lot of people favorite rappers are short. Not all the best rappers. A lot of people favorite rappers are the
Easy E
shortest
was short.
motherfuckers. Yeah, Easy E,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh
make fun of that
shit.
Tory Lanez guy. I never listened to his music though. But I heard he real short.
What's that one little short midget?
Currency is
Sorry.
short.
No, I ain't gonna say midget. I'm gonna say little man person.
Who else?
I don't know how you say it. Anyways, it's that one rapper back in the night. What was his name? He was
Uh,
a little person.
it's going past me.
Damn it! Let me look it up. Come on.
But no, that's the way. That's the way to go. That's why I'm back
Yeah.
into music. It's not about being a superstar. It's about just being who you are. Oh, just I forgot about my soundboard. There it is. We back with the soundboard. Hey guys, y'all gotta check out the Just Laugh Now show. Just Laugh Now show. This is a little Sedgway ad where all the memes are. You can submit them on the Just How Now website or on the Discord so that I can watch them and be surprised and react to them on the first time. Like a lot of the memes, I find them because I'm building a show, but I want to just react to them freshly. So submit as many memes as y'all run across that y'all think is funny. Don't send no trash memes this way. I will call it trash. I will call it out. But all the funny ones, send them this way. Send them this way. And we can have some fun, spread some laughs. And if you really tie on it, you'll get something out of it. You'll get something out of it on the rest of your day. Even if it's a smile that allow you to conquer some things. Bushwick Bill is the little person.
Yes,
King God
that's
said.
him. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I do apologize when I said that other word. That's just what I was raising. Anywho, but yeah, little person, little people.
Oh, I'm about to bring him up. I never heard of a cat. Bushwick Bill. Oh, my window was all the way over there. But no, everybody got a chance, and everybody who they are is gonna make them stand out. He probably would have never been a rapper because this window was huge. I had to shrink this so far down. But he would have never been a rapper if he wasn't dreaming. Because he would have been like, man, I'm just a short person, I'm depressed, or I'm not really that as good as I think I am. But he believed in himself, and now we talking about him in 2021. That's how awesome his spirit was. He just passed away or went to another world in 2019.
Oh, he
or
did?
1960. Oh, he got my same birth date in this world. December 8th. So he's a Sagittarius. That's cool. That probably would help him out. He was like, he had big aspirations. His sun sign. That's how it was going to show. Oh, that's funny. That's cool.
I'm a Capricorn, but I don't situate myself with the Capricorn. I think I'm a Sagittarius because December 23rd.
December 23rd is your day?
Yes.
I'm not too familiar with all the cusp and all of that. But I will say, I was going to say, try to see your whole natal chart.
Moon and something sign, the moon and the sun sign, like
Yeah.
together.
Do you remember your moon sign?
No.
You got to figure that out. Well, you don't got to, but
No,
it'd be cool.
I do. I did have it. I just don't remember what it was. And now I look all.
But that's a problem that I hear. Not a problem, but that's something I've had a problem with myself with astrology. And I was like, yo, all of this is like crap and stuff. But then I started learning about moon signs and the houses and the transitions and conjunctions, sextiles and all of that, all of the science and stuff, and just experiencing it instead of like trying to readily say, oh, this is this is real, or this is what this is and stuff. Just say, oh yeah, oh that's a correlation that's synced up to this. Because it had to be a little more complicated to me than saying, oh, you just got the sun, you was born in this, and but the moon. And then once I looked and was studying for the past couple of years, like, oh, all right, now I see why the whole queens of lineage and kings and stuff used to have astrologers by their side to like help them what they daily do on how they was going to run the whole countries and stuff like that. They always had an astrologer. They always had a wizard. Always somebody that was connected to the magical arts to help them do what they keep their presence up like that. While they just sat there and dictated with their mind, with their thoughts. Hey, Piano Key. See you popping in. The Ghetto Boys. Oh, the Ghetto Boys. I heard of them. You probably typed that a long time ago. To go with something we were saying before. But that's who Bushwick was with. Okay. Now it's all tying together. And the silence. Feels good. Feels good. Push this up. Push this up. Hey, Goldie Vibes, welcome. You said ignoring the naysayers is a good skill to develop. It really is. And if y'all got any questions, sound off in the chat. You can turn this to a Q&A as well. If y'all got any questions, anything. Let's keep it up. But ignoring the naysayers is a good skill to develop because that's a real thing. Those naysayers, they pop up. They look like regular people, but when you really go into your mind, them things, they demons. They some
What is
like
a naysayer?
naysayer, like people say, man, you shouldn't do that, or oh, you ain't good enough, or stuff like that. Cause I hear those voices in my head. Like not anymore. Like it still pop up from time to time, but that's really written away. But that used to be all that I thought about. That used to be the only thing, the loudest voice in my head. And
They're negative cheerleaders.
yeah, cheerleaders. They really right there like, hey, I saw you about to do that. No, you're not. Aha, you can't do that. Who you thought you were? You ain't nothing but shit. And them things really, if you tap into yourself, you see them things manifest and they gonna look like the ugliest thing you can imagine. But then you see that you imagined all of that. That's you bringing yourself down. So when you hear it in somebody else, which is going to pop up, you like, Ty, you go into that world because you don't go into that. You're already in that world. So you're like, oh man. When you can hear somebody saying like, man, I ain't even participating in that world right now. I know that world exists, but I'm over here. I'm chilling. I am all right. Or I'm going to keep on moving, even if things are not all right. I don't have to be all right. I just want to be moving. Like, shouts to David Goggins. He's an ultra marathon runner. He runs like 26-mile marathons and stuff. And so one time he did like 3 ultra marathons in 2 weeks. And his feet was literally like blistered and like they didn't look like feet anymore. Like he was still running.
That Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah, Forrest Gump. He just kept on going. Just keep going no matter how difficult the situation feel, no matter how slow you feel, or how other people calling you or looking at you. You just keep on running. Keep on running. You cross the finish line.
Running and running.
Oh, well, that's lovely because it's so simple. It's so simple. That's why I was saying on that Mush Time Room episode, if y'all ain't check it out, y'all gotta check it out. I gotta be there. I think I titled it "Most People in VR Ever 40,000 People." I was saying soon they're gonna have AR goggles and you're gonna be able to see a avatar version of me or some character that I created. I'm gonna be running alongside of you while you jogging up the mountain. Like, come on, keep it up, come on, you got it. I probably throwing. I'm gonna keep it real with them though. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna just be no fluff. It's like, oh, you trying to quit? Come on, get up. Now I see you sweating. I see you about to give up. It's gonna be the realest avatar you ever had by your side. That's the future. That's the now. That's the future for y'all. It's the now for me. But isn't that wild, Jessica? That was the real thing that happened. That they said it was 40,000 people in VR at one time, and that's the most that it's ever been, like, in humanity. Period. In this dimension. 40,000 people.
What was that name of that show that came out a couple of years ago? Like games and Damien or.
I watch a lot of game shows.
No, he had the things, and he had like they had these like trailers all the way to the top, and they had like these bodies, and they can like turn into figures. Hang on,
I'm sorry, it's not coming to me. A lot of things not coming to me.
oh Lord,
it's all good. It'll come around. Yeah, but that is, I was thinking that's pretty cool too. Still, how many people is in there? But the movies, like you saying, well, like you probably saying, been pointing this out. I'm thinking of the, well, not even too many movies yet. Like just recent movies. The old movies from the 90s and 80s, like the blockbuster movies that had virtual reality in it, they was already so far in the future that it was already like a, well, in their future, not our future, because you know how predictive programming get. Can't fall into predictive programming. We predict our own future. But how they predicted this well, how they had in their movie the dystopian futures, and everybody was locked up in the VRs and stuff, being able to experience other realms and everything. But no movies really had what we going through right now. The come up of the in between from like well, this is all digital to y'all, but but the
I know the
physical
name
thing
of
to
the
me
movie.
and the what's the name of the movie?
Player number one.
Oh, Player Number One. That's an old movie. I thought that was fairly
No, it's
new.
not old. No, it's not old. Okay, I'm trying to consider those ages.
See now you say now you get me confused with old and new. That's new to me.
Okay, yeah, okay, no, because it's a little bit older. It's like a couple of years old. Because I was like trying to whatever.
Uh-huh.
But no, that was such a badass movie. I like that movie. It was like really cool. Player number one. That's the anyway.
No, you're right on. Player Number One was a good movie. I was just talking about
It,
how it was no in between movies. But Player Number One, Ready Player One, that's a good movie. What you think
yeah,
about
that's
it? That movie?
who me.
Yeah.
I think it was fucking badass. It was like what you were talking about earlier. Hey, it's like everybody's in this virtual reality kind of sequence. So that's basically what that was all about. It was like in the future, basically how it is now, and everybody's just all worked out on their cell phone or like this, like like it was on their like VR or whatever stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, what we are now is like on our cell phone. But with it, give it a few years, everybody's just gonna be on their like VRs and shit, and like whatever. Then they got this other movie with Bruce Willis in it, and it has do the same thing when they just lay there and get these different bodies and shit that can walk around the robots, and they just lay down. It's like virtual reality. I forgot the name of that shit too as well.
Oh, I was just seeing all the visions of it in my head, but then as soon as you said it, I forgot. I was in your mind, so I forgot too. Oh.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, you can't get in my
Bruce.
mind.
Bruce Willis. Oh, they remade it. They actually remade that movie. Dang, I just typed in tech movie. That's not it though. But I know what movie you're talking about when they can change the skins. Oh man. Yeah, that's a real like cult classic. It's alright. Alright. Last Boy, 12 Monkeys, The Fifth Element, Armageddon, Sixth Sense, Unbreakable. He played in some good movies. Some good like mind-bending, tie-tending movies. Oh, the last Pulp Fiction, 12 Monkeys. 12 Monkeys, that was about time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard. Of course, Die Hard 2.
And Die Hard 3, 4, and 5.
I know, Die Hard with a Vengeance. The Jackal, Mercury Rising. What is that movie? Mercury Rising. American
That's
action
about
thriller.
some autistic chick, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it says it's about some autistic, not some little dude, kid. To I don't know what the fucking whole topic was, but I know it had a little kid in it. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm just. It's a big list of his movies. What you watch?
I watch. I'm a and a book reading books based on movies based on.
You started breaking up. You said you read books based on movies based on books.
Yeah, I like both way. I like movies, like
Mm-hmm.
like you read like okay, like I seen Interview with the Vampire. Okay, then I read the book. I seen The Mummy. I read the book, but they're both by that author Anne Rice. and they're fucking way fucking better.
The
I
Mummy
like
was
the
by
new
Anne
one.
Rice.
Yes,
The original Mummy movie that they made into the corny Scorpion King eventually.
yes, yes. And so
What?
if the vampire has that, yeah.
That was my favorite. I watched that movie at least 100
Anne
times. Like,
Rice.
no
It's such a
exaggeration.
badass movie. And then it keeps going to Vampire Lestat, and it goes on to another vampire. There's like about 5 or 7. I'm not even sure. I only read like 2 of them. But then the Mummy one was fucking excellent. It's totally different than the movie, but it's like you want to just keep. But yeah, it's one
I
of the.
want to look into that.
They're good. They're good. They're good books.
Yeah, because the Mummy was cool. They had curses and everything in there, and waking it and
That's all
uh,
Anne Rice, yo. Anne Rice is a shit, yo.
I can tell she's one of my curators of reality because I keep running into her arts that I was always into, and I'm like, oh wow, she made that. Like this about this happened a couple years ago too. I used to listen to this song by tAI, and he was like, Oh, that's probably where I got it from. He was like, I'm an Anne Rice novel come to life. It was like this vampire song. But I didn't really know what he meant. But by the song, I was like, yo, this lady, yeah. If she into this stuff, she must be cool. And then I looked her up, and I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah, but these are old school books too. I mean, they're not like new or something. If you were talking like to my mom or dad or grandparents, they're like, "Oh, that's a new show. What you talking about,
baby?" You know Vsauce. You ever see? It's the I call him a scientist. Yeah, I call him a scientist. He ain't go to school, but I give him the label. He's a scientist. He got a doctorate in my world. Vsauce. You ever hear of him? He has a YouTube channel. I post him in the Discord a few times. But he was talking about, Vsauce. He break down concepts and stuff. But he just do standalone, so he able to remember all the terms, and he make some nice, like, quick 20, 30-minute video.
Vsauce.
Oh, no, it's just regular Vsauce. Unless you're thinking of somebody else.
How do you spell it?
Oh, I'm going up now and trying to look for when I posted it. I think it's just V and then SAUSE. Yeah, he kept it simple. But he was tying on what we was tying on about time and the different factions of time and how time seems different to different people. Like how the 90s wasn't so excited about trying to relive the 80s as people in the 2000s was trying to live the 80s because they was still kind of in the 80s in the 90s. Like it didn't really seem that separate. But now since we so distant from it, it seems like it was a long time ago. And he was talking about that sense too, how things can seem like it's a long time ago, but at the same time, it could have just happened. Or an event that happened 5 years ago can seem more recent than an event that happened 2 years ago, depending on how attached we were to that memory. Like if we wasn't that attached to it, it was the more abstract we describe a memory, the farther it seems away. But the more concrete we describe a memory, the more it seems as though it's happening now. And I'm in my world, I'm like, it's because it is happening now again. The more you can revisit it, I mean, yeah, I'm using the words right now. You're revisiting it.
I got that movie again. I got that movie. It popped in my head. It's called Surrogate.
Surrogate? Oh, that's a different one than what I was thinking. I never seen that one.
Surrogates. So they're just popping in my head after I start looking at something else. I'm like, oh great.
You hop back on that thought train.
It always cuts off. It's like you be like wondering about like somebody asks you, you get all like, I don't know. You think about it and like, dude, 8 hours later when you shit, you're like, dude, in the middle of the night, you want to come back and tell this motherfucker like, hey, I got it. This is what it is. They're like, I don't give a fuck.
I care.
I care. Right? Like I care. Just call me. I know. I love you.
That's what we be having me jump off the thought train. They'd be like, all right, I've been sitting here too long. I want to go experience something, and then I'll be back.
It just pops right
Just
back
drift
inside.
off.
I'm like, I'm over here looking for something else, and now it's all of a sudden surrogates. I gotta cut them off.
I
There he
did see
goes.
this
There he goes.
movie. I'm seeing now when the patch, the thing is over top of his eye. I can't remember the
Yeah,
story plot though, but I did watch
it,
this.
you gotta read it, the thing. Read
I'm trying to write. I'm trying to write one of my books before the time go past and things that I'm trying to write about happen already. And then people be like, "Oh man, well, now people won't. People still be interested because they don't know the timing. But for me, the timing that's talking in my head, I gotta do some writing. I wish to do some
Yes,
writing. Now I don't gotta do
you
nothing.
gotta. You have to be in a good mood. You have to be in the mood to writing, actually good writing, and actually make sense. You can write shit down, and you're like, "Bloop, oh man, shit, it's going so good." Then you go back and 2 days later, you're like, "What the fuck was that?"
No, you gotta believe in it. You gotta stay
I
in that
know, but no,
zone.
but it don't make no sense because I be just shouting the shit out of some shit. I can't write.
You can write.
I can write, but I can't read my handwriting. I got like 12 different handwriting.
Oh, that's a whole nother story. My handwriting is like doctors. When you look at it, it's chicken scratch. But
No, I'm telling you, I got that thing. Maybe this way, all neat and proper.
but that's what we got
Yeah, like
typing
half
for.
cursive,
Just
half
type that
print,
thing out.
half.
Typing allows for the mass communication, so we can all be like, all right, I can read that. But no, I'm thinking about just the writing, the actual getting the plots and stuff out and staying in that imagination. And every day after day, be like, man, that's still good. It may seem like crap, but the story going to come
Oh
together.
yeah, it still
Story going to
goes.
come
That's why you
together.
keep all your notebooks together. Make sure they're categorized because if you get them all mixed up and shit and write other things in them, you're like, what the fuck? Wait, God dog it. You're like, shit. I don't know where. I don't know what notebook was in.
I lost one good notebook, and I have to
Like,
recreate it because I have this children's book. Sorry, Jessica, I have this children's book that I'm working on. I made the first one. It's called the Thai Adventures of Tussle Tulabay, and it's nursery rhymes. And I wrote the third book, but I lost the third book, and now that house had a fire, so it's like really no way I can get it back. So I'm recreating it. But I've been keeping tracks of my notebooks as much as I can because I go back into them, like you said. And it's like, wow, the organization, like you be setting yourself up for things I didn't even recognize I was setting myself up for. And I'm like, oh wow, good thing I did this 5 years ago. It's just in
I don't
time for now.
just write shit down, and then like, cause I guess I go through these moments of I guess because I dream a lot. I remember like almost all my dreams, and I dream a buttload, and I'm like remembering all my dreams, and that's why.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you cut out. You cut out
No,
when
but
you was describing that.
okay, am I there?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was like, anyway, okay. For instance, okay, I swear to God, I saw. Look, I was watching one of the I don't know if it was TMZ. I don't know what it was social, some one of those damn channels that had, it's like I have no idea which one it was. It was TMZ. I saw something, and then I saw True Life Story. His little emblem. You know how his little emblem
He
on
like
you?
ducking down and looking
Yeah,
at
yeah,
you.
and that little white in the background. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, yeah. And I'm like, I saw it, and it was like only like a maybe a 5, it's about 10 seconds. And I swear to God, I've been looking for it everywhere. So I started figuring the reason I couldn't find it is because those Kardashians, they are able to hide shit when they don't want to hear shit and they don't want it in the media. So I don't know. I cannot find that shit. I know damn well I wasn't dreaming because if I was dreaming, that was a hell of a fucking real ass dream. I'm gonna tell you right now. And I told myself, so why don't you get on Discord? Like tell them right, like bloop. I'm like, no, because I'm tired of the Discord right now. I got a little mad. No, I ain't gonna tell them. I'll tell them another day. And now I'm trying to tell people, nobody fucking. It was like, whatever, what channel, where was it at? I'm like, God, I don't know.
Hey, man.
But I'm
What's
telling you,
real
I
and what's
see it.
fake?
They're talking about the psychedelic community with Joe
Mm-hmm.
Rogan and fucking Rob Kardashian.
And what did they say about it?
I'm telling you, that's what they said. And I don't know exactly what they said. Psychedelic community, Rob Kardashian, Joe Rogan, and True Life Stories, YouTube, whatever. I heard all that. I know damn well. It was a dream. I don't remember.
Yeah, if you having that many dreams, you know the blurred lines. It's blurred lines between real and what's fake.
It's all, man, like, I feel like life is nothing but a big old waiting room. Like, everyone's like, oh, we're waiting to die. I think we've already, whatever, died. And that's why everybody says it's hell on earth, because I think we're just waiting in the big old line like Beetlejuice. You know what I mean? When people wait in
Uh-huh.
that line, yeah, we're just waiting in line.
I heard. I
You
used
know,
to.
number
I had that vision
5,000.
before. Uh-huh. At 5,000.
It's like, is it really hell on earth, or is it what, it is what you make it, but it's still, I think, when you die, I think it's nothing but excellence. It's like prettiness and niceness. Everybody says this, you don't vision it, you're not aware of things. Like, it's like they say, whenever you die, and if you come back to like this paradise, they might remember what had happened right before, and they're like, what happened? I did I die? I died, and they wake back up, and they're like, well, shit, I died, and then it's like 100, 200, 1,000 years later.
I
But
see the time skips you saying. I used to think that. Well, I not used to think that. I had that thought
I mean,
before of like we
I
died and
have
this is the
those thoughts
flash.
now. I have
Mm-hmm.
all those thoughts. I have everybody's thoughts with me. I mean, that ain't just the only thought I have. I have several thoughts of life and how it is and how it should, or how it ain't, or how it would, and everything.
Uh-huh. I'm just jumping into your world right now.
I mean, because my world is like, it's like a little thrown off, in my head, but it only takes a certain person to get it, though.
Little topsy
Only
turvy,
certain.
little screw loose somewhere.
Yeah, it ain't no screw loose nowhere.
That's what
It's
make
like,
the that's what
I
make
think
the
they're tightened.
machine run better. I was gonna say that's what make the
I think
machine
it's
run
way
better.
too. Yeah, yeah. One's loose and one's tightened too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. You got to get a little. Can't follow the manual, word by word, line by line. You got to improvise a little bit.
Like, I gotta like record my fucking talking, and I record my talking. I'm like, dude, you didn't even sound right when you said that shit. You correct your vocabulary and all that other bullshit.
And that's how talking is
Because
going. That's how talking going to be
every
in general.
uh what?
Me. I was saying that's how talking
Like,
is to me in general. Like it's going to come off as awkward. It's going to come off as like you look back at yourself and be like, oh, I just said that, or oh, I talk
no,
like that.
yeah, but then I say like really weird shit, and I'm like, it is okay to me, because I kind of I. But actually, it ain't, because I don't even understand the shit I say half the time. Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck was I talking
That's how it is for me. Then you look back and be like, oh, I said that thing right on time.
But you're awesome for, you can put it out there like that. You got you got all your little stuff, like equipment that, like, get out. I tell you right now, if I had that equipment you had, I'd be out here just saying stupid, crazy, awesome shit all the time.
You are right now. You on the show. But
Oh shit!
but
Shit, I forgot about that. Oh shit, I forgot.
no, but that's what make it awesome though, because I am just letting loose, saying whatever tiredness come to my mind. It sound crazy. It's been a bunch of times where I was like, man, I'm about to cut this show off, and I'm saying some wild shit. Nobody even really watching, so what am I even like destroy it making my reputation like this for. But now I'm like, this is me. This is my reputation is me. I'll do this at home. I'll do it when the camera on. I'll do it when my mom is around. I don't care. That's just how I am. Might as well turn the camera on, have some fun with it, connect with people that I can't, that's not in like my close vicinity.
Let other people know what maybe is going in through your head.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, exactly. For everything I say, I'm like, imagine what's still going on in my head. If I can vocalize this, imagine what my brain is thinking.
Yeah, if I could say that out loud, just so you didn't even heard what I could really say.
I don't even think there's words for it. That's funny. That's funny. I used to think, what I was gonna say earlier, Jessica. I used to have that vision of we already died, and like, don't you want to say that flash, your whole life flash before your eyes before you die. I was like, this is the Flash. This is one of our flashes, and we in that flash right now.
Yeah.
That's
but
something.
The flash is way too long. I'm like, what sometimes?
What is time?
But
What is
you know,
time?
look,
Mhm.
like for instance, look, I mean, I'm gonna go. It might sound bad times to you, but you know, if I can talk about it, that it ain't bad times anymore. It's something I can talk about. But so I've been like, you know, when people like, you know, you think you're fixing to die, people, anyways, somebody puts a gun up to your head, or you got a knife to your throat, and then you think you're fixing to die, right? And I think only one time through all those different times, that one time, actually, I saw literally all these different things flash before me, and that's the only time I seen that. But there's another time. I don't know if you got the Vulcan death grip on your ass before.
No, I've seen it
You know,
done performed on other
it's
people.
basically getting
It's
choked out. Okay, if you
uh-huh.
get choked out, right, and you look, I woke up. I don't even remember. I just woke up happy. I just remember I was just happy as fuck. Looked at the person that did it to me. I'm like, hey, what you doing? Like that.
Oh, the
I'm like,
choking
oh
game? You did that before?
no, I didn't do that, but I got it
Oh,
happen to me. But the person that did it to me, those being like they're being mean. But
wait,
and I
it
woke
just
up.
happened? It wasn't a game, it just
No,
like
look,
some
no, it wasn't a game. They came
Gotcha.
and like choked me out, and I'm
Gotcha.
like,
All right.
and then I woke up. When I woke back up, I'm just dreaming. All of a sudden, next thing I know, I open my eyes and I'm like, hey, and I called her name, like, hey, what's up? What you doing? Hey, and I was like so happy and so happy. And, and I didn't wasn't even thinking about what they had did or whatever.
Yeah, that's a real thing. That's a real thing that happened. That's why I thought it was a game. I'm sorry that happened to you. But
Yeah,
but
no. You know what? But actually, I'm kind of happy. I'm not really
uh-huh.
happy it did, but it's an experience that I'm glad it did happen because I saw something different. I went to another level, and I was like, it was like so much, no fear, all love. There was nothing but it was, but nothing but beautifulness to me. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I don't know if I was on the verge of death or whatever the fuck, but it
mm-hmm.
was nothing but awesomeness. But then I woke up even happy as fuck when I saw the person that was doing it to me. I'm like, hey. you know, I mean, it's a kind of a fucked up way to kind of explain it, but it was
No, you was
really,
the experiencer. You the only one that can put it like this.
yeah, and it really, it really, it felt weird. It was a weird experience. Was it maybe a good experience? But it was a good, bad, whatever experience.
Mm-hmm. And we ain't
So
promoting,
anyways.
telling y'all to go do this out there in the YouTube world
No, yeah,
either.
exactly. I'm not saying go get your ass in trouble and go get your ass choked the fuck out with a Vulcan death grip.
I used to hear
I
about those stuff, but only through the media. So all I heard was the warning signs from parents and stuff like that. Because it can get taken too far, like choke somebody out too much and they don't come back. You ever hear Alex Jones? They got the info from Infowars. Jessica,
Huh? I had to get off the line.
uh, You ever hear
What happened?
about Alex Jones from InfoWars?
I've heard something about
He talk
Alex
about like
Jones.
all the conspiracies, and he talk real fast. He's like, yeah, the aliens, they're coming, and the government, and you got to see him. But
No.
he was on Joe Rogan one time talking, and they was talking about their DMT experiences, and he was talking
Is it
about
like
how DMT was. He used to release DMT when he used to play the choking game when he was in middle school and high school and stuff like that. He said, yeah, me and my friends, we used to choke each other out. And then I used to experience, like how you were saying, blissfulness and other realities. And then I would come back and be like, whoa, that was exciting. Like, wow. And then he tried to get Eddie Bravo to choke him out live in the studio. He said, come on, choke me out right now. I've done this 100 times. Like, come on, choke me out. I was like,
Lord.
wow.
You know what it sounds like? You ever do like everybody, you ever do like three big old hard breaths? And you ever heard of a Chinese chest hit?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's that about?
Here we
What's
go.
that about?
Okay, and you smoking a bunch of weed, right? And you take a big old, and you go, and then you take a big old puff of some weed, like or whatever, and somebody holds your chest against something that's firm and flat against the wall, like really hard as fuck. And just hold it there, and you're like holding your breath, and you just push in their chest as hard as you can, and all of a sudden they just fall the fuck out.
I never heard of that.
It's a Chinese chest hit.
Chinese chest hit. That's CCH.
Yes, sir. All day. Yeah, all the time I seen somebody literally actually fall out, I felt bad. But I mean, I didn't do it to them. But I was there to witness it. I was like, son of a bitch, and they fell on this little damn 9-month-old baby that was crawling across the fucking floor right at the damn time.
That's a scene they
I'm like,
glad they
no.
didn't record.
I literally had to drag the baby out. He was gone. I was like, come on, baby, you can make it.
How long was he out for?
Oh shit! About I swear to God, about 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like 30 minutes, an hour.
No, like
whoa.
anywhere from 30. I mean, no more than a minute. I know it was crazy, but I know it was no more than a minute. It was like about 45 seconds. But he was gone. He like collapsed. He's like a 6'4" motherfucker, and I'm like, and I saw the baby crawling, and I was like, oh, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, keep crawling, you know. It's like he almost if I didn't have that baby's arms, like drug him out to the floor. Come on, baby, that baby would have got crushed. That baby damn near got crushed. I think it did get a little bit crushed, but it almost got crushed major.
He was the savior, the mysterious woman. Jumped in time travel to that moment so you could rescue that baby.
It was slow motion, man. Just
all the way.
My laptop all the way.
Oh, you see that, yeah. And soon though, you'll be able to jump into those slow motions and catch it.
No, I've done that. I've dropped my laptop.
That's the thing.
I dropped my laptop one time.
No, I mean jump into that slow motion and be like, you ain't gonna fall this time, and catch it.
Like
I had those moments.
It's like when you Dave Chappelle.
Chappelle Show was the best because they put all the senses out that we go through in our mind.
I love it. I know. I don't understand why everybody's like, oh, that ain't cool. Like things like that. I'm like, dude, everyone's like, he's racist. I said, no, he's not. He sit there. If he's gonna make fun of somebody, he makes fun of his own race.
Chappelle racist.
Damn race.
Get that off the podcast.
Yeah. No. People say that. Like my kids, they say that's oh, you're racist. I'm like, that's racist. I'm like, it ain't racist. I said, you tripping, okay? You too much of your racist personality. I don't know what your problem is. I mean, you half white and half Spaniard, okay?
No, but that's why his comedy is wild. It's going to grind some gears. That's what comedy's supposed to do.
Yeah, it is. And people they take offense of that shit because if you can't make fun of yourself, then what can you make fun of?
He been doing this since he was 15. He know what he up to.
I know. It's funny. It's funny. It's fun. It's just I like comedy, but a lot of people take offense to a lot of shit.
They don't got that funny bone. They literally don't have a funny bone in their body. That's a real thing.
But I think whenever it comes to different races, it gets you like a lot more particular. Everybody's like, oh, and like you need to just chill out and just fucking relax.
Yeah, comedy come to test. The jester comes to test. Like how much are you holding on to your ideals of what reality is? Let's see. And people literally be mad. I'm like, man, they just going through a bad trip. They putting themselves through that challenging trip. They like, I don't accept this. I'm gonna be upset. It is what it is. It is what it is. A comedy is gorgeous for that. Comedy is gorgeous. Allowing people going into mind states and presenting them in certain ways. Like even presenting how the stoner doesn't really care about stuff. Well, care about things, but like how they relaxed about things. And how people say, oh, that's a bad thing. Like stoners do things. They move around. Like all the old Cheech movies. Bad example for what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to say, like, you gotta poke fun at it. You gotta poke fun at everything. Because that's a good example. Because if we can make you a little lazy and do things, and then people like, man, we don't do that. We don't ever slow me down from doing stuff. But sometimes it does. Sometimes I want it to slow me down from doing things. So
it's other people's
perspectives. It's what it is. Mm-hmm. Other people's perspectives. But really, it just is what it is. Just a rock.
You just like got quiet. I don't know what happened. That's why I had to tap in and tap back. I don't know what happened. I was like, well, fine. He don't want to have no. Like, all right.
Let me bring the mic closer to my lips. To my vocal passage.
No. It went all blank, like totally blank. I don't know
Discord. Oh, let me jump in and jump out. Here we are.
You jumped in and jumped out really quick.
Let me just jump out of this reality and back in real quick. I gotta reset. I was stuck on.
Right the fuck back in.
I do that with reality. I do that.
He dived like he did a 1-2 dive.
Oh, I was going to tie everything together for us too. Or we could tie it together. Together. About the human mind and how it's always going to try to find a way to get high, to so-called experience the other side, even though we are the other side. It's like, hey, I don't have what all these indigenous tribes had for thousands of years, all these plant medicines, all of these herbs that allow us to experience different states, like even eating healthier, not just eating fast foods, but eating certain vegetables or lion's mane mushrooms that just interact with our biochemistry in a certain way that allow us to feel as though we're not just with the base sentence, like the base, the first character you have when you jump in the game, and then you're looking around at all these other characters like, yo, how they doing all this crazy and amazing things, and like leveling up our character and stuff like that. Ooh, it's cold.
What?
Hey, good morning. No, they just opened the door. Y'all can't see, I'm talking in another reality, but I just felt all this cold air run through me.
Last time you started echoing when I had them both on.
I was still echoing?
No, watch. You want to
Alright,
see
cool.
something echo?
Echo.
Let's wait.
But that, I was thinking that's real interesting. Our mind is going to keep doing things to figure something out. It's going to find a way to get high, even if you got to choke your friend out. And like, man, I heard that if I heard from my other friend, if you do this grip right here, hold for a little bit of time, not too long, you're going to experience this other realm, or you're going to experience these emotions and come back. Or even if it's a kid, you just like, wow, I don't even know what that was. But like you say, you just experience some blissfulness for the moment. Like our mind, and even in family and other ways that we build up reality to get all of these endorphins going on, all these dopamine hits through social communications, interactions, and things like that. And that's why people's like, oh, with the technology, we're not going to be able to get all of those serotonin hits from how we interact, from just literally touching and dabbing each other and stuff like that. And with the technology is going to take all of that away. So now the mind is like, All right, I hear you. I hear you. Now it's creating more like the podcast like setting where we can have long form conversations, or the VR now to even jump way in the future. I was trying to go back in the past. Oh no, I'm not hearing the echo. I'm not hearing the echo, Jessica. But how they was gonna in the VR, how we gonna interact with each other. How we are interacting with each other. Even now, to go into what's the now, not the future, with cell phones and stuff. Cell phones wasn't as like, people still hate cell phones, but we still interact with most of our people off of cell phones. And we got the Discord popping, we got the Discord going in, and we're getting all of these Philly feels off of the Discord or off of YouTube videos, or soon it's gonna be even more like with holograms and stuff now. I know with the HoloLens 2 that Google made, where it could project images overlayered over reality, you can now use your hands as trackers, and there's no controllers anymore, and you can like touch the holograms and move it, manipulate them around and stuff like that, just with your hands. So the more, like I said, reality, what's real, the line been blurred. I would say, Jessica, it always been blurred. So the mind is just always trying to, it's always going to come up with something to evolve, I guess, or make up.
I guess I was thinking about that song.
What's not there, or what's already there. What it thinks is not there, trying to play a game on itself, a game of hide and seek. What song was you thinking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Wait. You Neri. That's commercial. Jesus cock. Never mind.
Oh, it went off. Oh, blurred lines. Yeah, I did know what you were saying. Because that's the song. That's the song that was encouraging me to talk. Because I said that song, Blurred Lines, was showing the pop world what blurred lines really mean. So I didn't know what you meant. I just was convincing myself playing that game of hide and seek that I didn't. I was like, wait, what song is she going to bring up? I just had the song, but I could be wrong.
Like, oh, you think I'm like, what is she gonna bring up? Some damn Whitney? Now we'd use some damn Dolly Parton.
Keep on the shades. We're gonna wear shades for the rest of the podcast.
Oh shit! Holy fart follicles.
They go everywhere. You wouldn't even want to know. Don't bring out the
I know.
light.
That's why I like to keep a cap on my damn toothbrush.
Oh, I started putting peroxide on my toothbrush like every couple days just to rewash that thing. But yeah, cap is the best. A cap, keep a cap on it.
I mean, even if it is, if you got a small bathroom and you like bloop, you flush the commode, all that ingredients just all comes up and flushes around the air, and then you live with 5, 6 other goddamn people, one restroom, and it flushes all up in the doggone air.
Hey guys, make sure y'all you gotta flush the toilet, right? What's that? I called it a cat. You gotta close the toilet seat before you flush, right, Jess?
Well, actually, first off, just have a cap on the top of your damn toothbrush where the fucking thing goes. That's a good habit to have. Right?
I remember watching this video of these scientists, and they went in a bathroom, and they was showing how when you flush the toilet with the lid closed and with the lid open, the dramatic difference of how much germs is in the bathroom.
Yeah, but who's gonna do that when they get all these people living in the house?
Hey, no, you better tell everybody to do it. Everybody better shape up.
I mean, we better shape up. You know what? We just got a brand new towel in our bathroom, and everybody's got to wipe that son of a bitch down dry every time they get out the damn shower. Because we got a brand new towel. Mama, we're gonna make this bitch last.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Products was built to last. We just be running through it.
For real. She's like, we're gonna make this one last. This is our own. I said, I don't blame her. I'm like, shit. Sometimes I might try to get away without wiping it down. But I never get away with shit.
Ah, this is awesome. Making things last. Making things last. Taking care
Making
of it.
things like,
Paying attention to it.
yep.
But all of these thoughts we only able to be in because we're not so worried about so many other things. But you're not worried about the
You
germs
right.
in the toilet when you depressed or when you don't not really know what's going on, killing
Well,
yourself,
yeah,
being a
don't
slave to
think about
reality.
it. You think about that shit when the end of the world, like what is that thing called? EMT or that electrical whatever thing. They can just shut everything off, the cars, the
Oh, an EMP
watches.
wave, electromagnetic
Yeah,
pulse.
yeah. I saw a movie. I forgot the name of it, but it was badass. But my dad's been talking about this shit for years. So I waste nothing, so I want nothing. So I anything I can like save or I can rewash, I do. It ain't because I'm like poor. It's because it actually would be a fucking come in handy if I was like homeless or whatever. But like shit, it comes in handy after a while if you hold it. You know what I mean? If you hold on to those kind of things, have them in little areas.
Yeah, it's good mind training. Like you said, wherever you are, you'll know what to do. If you're a poor person, like if you get poor, you'll know how to survive. If you get rich, you'll know how to keep your money and not go broke
Hmm.
like people that win the lottery and be broke 2 years later. Like this
They
is
just
good
want
mind
to.
training.
They want to spend all their money, all this luxurious shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, I won the lottery. I'm gonna get this big ass acres of shit. Like this big ass acres. I don't know how many fucking acres. But everybody's house of my family, I don't know, there'll be a bunch of people with their families and their fucking families. Each one will be a mile
A
apart, and
mile
everybody have a
apart,
little
yeah. Give them some
a
space.
mile apart. Yeah, a mile apart. Everyone, and it'll be like in a circle, a big old mile apart, and everybody have like at least 2 golf carts to get back and forth, And I'll give them basic furniture from fucking goddamn rooms for you, rooms to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no expensive shit. I'm just gonna get some basic ass shit, and you can get a basic ass car. If you're not happy with it, you can move the fuck out, and that'll be my getaway house, my cottage. I,
That's,
I,
that's a plan. Just
I don't.
build a whole village and start making jobs
Yeah,
on the
like
land.
yeah, like I'm gonna buy me like a fucking 500-acre damn land, and then maybe try to build up after that. But at least at first, big old round fucking circle ass driveway.
Keep
Every
on dreaming.
fucking house. I will. It will happen. And I'm gonna
Uh
get an El Camino too.
huh. I think if I get a Lambo, I'm gonna take all the words off and put Ty on it. Any expensive car I get,
Man,
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be myself enough to take the words off and put Ty on it.
exactly. Like a Toyota, you put Yoda.
Yoda knows all. Just mix it all up.
Hmm.
How would you spell that?
Hmm. I took Toyota off you did.
Oh, that's how it is. That's how it is. The remix is real. Cause I'm thinking about that even with clothes. I've been thinking about like we got a sewing machine in here, and I've been designing clothes and coming up with logos. But I know eventually I'm gonna be taking it farther and farther with like designing pants and putting different items of clothing together and seeing how it plays out. Because I was thinking the artists that's already doing it, they're like, well, I'm wearing these clothes. I might as well customize it. Like, why I'm customizing all these other things? I'm an art piece. Like, well, I'm wearing other people art. I can custom
Yes.
change it up. It's
Yeah,
me.
but you're gonna need a really good sewing machine because the
Oh,
thicker the material gets,
mm-hmm.
because I that's what I do. I sew too as well.
Oh, man,
But
thanks
no,
for some tips.
okay, no. There's certain machines you gotta have because you gotta
We
have a
got a
thicker
good
kind of
one.
material. You got a thicker one. You got a
Mm-hmm.
thicker kind of shit. Actually, it's gonna go through like the threads. It's gonna actually hold two different threads that's folded together into another thread. Like especially like blue jeans.
Gotcha.
Okay,
I was
so
thinking
you
about
gotta get
jeans
you
too.
an industrial, like an industrial sewing machine, and get you another one for like designs that you want to put on there. And
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have basically 3 different sewing machines.
Gotcha. When you really like
Not,
step your game up.
yeah, yes, yes, I'm saying yes, you do. Because you got
Mm-hmm.
one that can do your designs. You got one that could do really thick ass material, and you got one for little intricate, like silks.
Gotcha. I'm gonna send you a picture of the one I have. We got a hand one, the old dollar store ones. We got one that's like it's a little upgrade, like
A scene on
$30.
TV. A
Yeah,
scene on
yeah.
TV.
I was like, I did see those on TV when I was younger. And then we got like a one that costs like $100, like $100-something. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
send you
need
a
to get
picture
one
of it.
that costs like about. Get you one that costs about 2,000, or maybe okay, not even 2,000. Maybe a $1,500, and you can probably do everything you want to do on that one. But it's
Hey, I'm
like I
dreaming it
just figure
up.
if you get. But no, I like the soul shoot. Hey, when I was in prison or jail last time, like was a while back. Um, I was the only one. I was the main sewer. There's three of us in the whole county, and it's called Harris County. So
Picked up a
no,
trade, picked up a skill.
no, I did. No, I already did. I already knew
Oh,
how.
you already
So I
had
already knew
it.
how to do that. I already
Oh,
knew that
okay.
bullshit.
So
But
yeah,
not
it's something
literally.
to
I
do.
was like, I was sitting there cutting off fucking. We get brand new sheets in. Like everybody wants these handkerchiefs, right? I said for a fucking fine dollar or whatever, a fine dollar, give me 2 ramen noodles for I can sew down this brand new sheet and do the edges look like just like a handkerchief for you, and put and embroider your
Oh,
fucking name in it or your panties or you got it in bra.
oh, you was creating exclusiveness in the prison system.
Okay.
That's wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, I did that. I was like, oh shit, I ain't playing no games. Yeah, I made money somehow or another.
So you know the vibe I'm on right now. Just wanting to create, having that
Create,
drive.
man, like when you get like I don't know, like when you get like away from different people, like I'm about ready. I'm wanting to move to Oklahoma, like when next 2 months or so. I just basically trying to get away from this environment I'm in, so I can move away from this environment because it's apparently it's not doing me no good. I want to go away because I know last times I went away, it did me good. I mean, starting from scratch, like moving away, like basically to like a country or town, not so much of Houston. Houston, I'm so into the city right now. I'm like, I ain't handling, and I got too many felonies for them to hire me. So like, nah.
I know the vibes. I felt like that well, that's what city were you thinking about? About you in the city. You say thinking about moving to Oklahoma. All right, cool.
Okay,
At the
Ardmore.
recollection,
I'm gonna go to Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Ardmar.
Uh huh.
You have
And
people over
it's
there?
I got a friend over there, yeah. And I looked at it on that damn screen, like you go to Google or the Google map, and you do the little walk thing. You touch that little blue line, it goes. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, they live right there, like walking distance. Like shit, they just moved to a new house, and I'm more than welcome to make my home inside their fucking 2 car. Actually, it's a 2.5 car. I don't know, 2 or 3 car garage. They said I could have like half of the car garage, so I make my room out of.
Yeah, that's a starting
I
point.
said,
Build yourself
yeah,
up,
but no, I mean, like they're like hell yeah, and that's my best friend. Like I'm like hell yeah, I'll do that.
especially your
But
best
until I,
friend. Had some fun times.
that's my best friend. Like I haven't seen her since it's crazy. I haven't seen her since shoot. I was
We'll do, King
18.
guys.
I was 18 years old. I was 18, and it's been over 20 something years I've seen her in person.
Hmm.
But
You still
yeah,
going to connect though?
yeah, we talked to on video chat, all video, all the time, all day, every day.
Oh, see, that's those fillers, and I was talking about. We gonna find a way to connect.
We can. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I didn't take over your show. I'm retarded.
No, that is the show. I'm talking to you.
I know, right?
I was about to say I was
Like,
talking to my mom on video chat a lot. I talked to my mom on video chat a lot, and I didn't see her in 2 years. But before that, when I did see her, we didn't have that much new things to talk about because it was like we was already talking to each other. the video chat was like so beneficial that when I finally saw her in person, we was all the hugs and the tears from the hugs, but the casual conversation and like looking her up and down, like, oh, that's my mom. It was like I wasn't that fascinated because I was like, I see you every day. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind.
It's just like when you write somebody in jail. You get tired of writing somebody in jail. Okay, you're like, what have you wrote me? The person in jail. You're like, dude, what the fuck am I telling you? The same shit I just told you like 2 days ago? I write you 4 times a week. What the hell you want to know?
True story, word to the wise. I gotta write my cousin again.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I know I gotta write my cousin again. But usually I just give them lyrics and pictures. Hell.
Nice, yeah. I didn't think of that. Some lyrics or even just a picture.
And a postcard. Like a postcard with something in there and put some smelly goods on there. If you're a girl, put a kiss on there or whatever the fuck. Or whatever. You know, because you ain't no girl like, you know, mwah. You know, like those mwah.
The imagination get real perfume. In prison.
Yeah. And then you got your perfume. And they can just kind of barely spray it. Don't spray a bunch because they see it, they won't give it to them.
Why is that?
Because if it's overwhelming, they think it's some sort of drug.
Oh, like they can sniff it and get high.
Yeah.
That would be a way to get it in, though.
There's all different kinds of ways to try to get some shit. You know. Man, they try to hush you stamps and shit, try to hide it underneath the letter and shit, and put fucking tape over the top of the part and act like they don't see the fucking tape. I'm like, well, if you get past a good guard, then maybe they won't see that tape and they can hustle you like, 5, 6 stamps, You know, they put a whole piece of tape with the fucking the letter, and it keeps going in the line. And it's all straight and shit. Oh, you see this like buried down shit, whatever, how the fuck they pasted that shit down, and you have a fucked up guard, and you just have it fucked off, and then you get it taken away, and your stamps and everything else, and then you get warned. I said it wasn't me that sent it; he did it.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me, officer.
They caught him in the shower. Officer.
Yeah, officer. It's me, officer.
Hey, officer. It wasn't me, officer.
It was something I was thinking about too before when you were saying about moving. I think one of the best things about moving, because I moved from the city too, and then I came over here to this small town, but I didn't know anybody. But right before I was moving, I think I was allowed to be able to move in my world because I was finally seeing what good was there. And then I was like, all right, now it's time to go. Now I see what was good here. I actually go, because I was right like 3 weeks before I left. I was like a month before I left, I just started doing acid for the first time. So my emotions was different, and I was like connecting with things I never experienced before. So then I was jumping. So then I started hitting up friends that I wasn't like talking to that much because I thought they was seeing me as weird. And I was like, oh, well, I don't really care about weird stuff anymore. What's up with my buddy? Like, I am who I am. I was just sad. I was a lot of conflictions in my mind that I thought a lot of other people was putting against me. It was just satisfied. I was like, oh, this is what's around me. Like, it's actually some cool thing. I started going to the parks more. I just was outdoors and connecting with people and seeing the city as a place of an art engine and everybody going through all these dramatically different things, even if they live down the street from each other. I was just like, whoa, this is what the city is about. All right, now time to go. and just observe it and go to the mountains for a while. But it wasn't like a runaway feeling. But at the same time, running away, I was able to satisfy myself first.
Unless you get pushed away in another experience like me, my brothers I'm like their older sister. I'm 8 years older than them, my little brother, because they're like only a couple of months apart, whatever bullshit. And they both had their difficulties. And I didn't even know I had a suitcase packed in the back of the damn truck. And somebody, they're like, here we go, just take them, fucking fix them, and you go with them. I'm like, oh, goddamn. Okay. Anyways, I had to get me a job and figure shit out. But yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Man, look, you seen that damn news commercial with that guy? He's like, man, wait, what was I saying? You're like, you're talking, you get this good point going across, all of a sudden you just it goes blank, like a fuck.
Hey, that's why, that's what happens. That's why I like having these podcasts and stuff. Because a lot of people put on a front, like, of what human beings are, and think that the people that's doing all these TED Talks and, like, TED Talk-like talks and all these educated talks, that's how they talk on they every day. They don't talk like that every day. They prepared that speech. They said it over like 10 times. They've looked
just
and
like
researched.
A comedian.
Yeah, just like a comedian. They're executing the perfect joke. That took some work.
And it don't ever work out.
They already went through the things. Mm-hmm.
And like Kevin Hart, he's funny as hell. Like, you know.
That's how it come out.
And let me. What do you fucking say?
That's what our mom be going through. That's how Kevin Hart made it so big. He just was like, I'm gonna put these thoughts out there on the stage.
My mama's mom, right? Every time she tries to say anybody's damn name when she's mad, don't fuck with her. She goes, she's trying to say my name. Vicky, Kelly, God, get your ass over here.
That's how my great-grandma was on my dad's side. She used to call us, well, she used to be mad, but she used to call us 5 different names. But she
would literally just sound just like that. Kelly, she would name everybody else in the damn family, 13 other people besides, she would try to say my name and would like pass by her real quick, and she didn't know what passed by. Like, bitch, get over here.
Oh, King God said Kevin Hart is a pygmy, like quote unquote pygmy, how we was terming it earlier. Yeah, the small person complex, laughing, worried about himself.
He got that
kid
little
like
man
imagination. All the way, and he know it too. Use it to his advantage.
True Life. I ain't trying to make fun of True Life, but yeah, I am. He always says, I ain't even gonna lie. Why the fuck you saying you ain't even gonna lie if you ain't gonna lie?
We all got our catchphrases.
Is that rude for saying that? But I just feel like,
no.
I ain't even gonna lie. But why ain't you even gonna lie when do you lie a lot?
You gotta catch it on the spot.
Is there a lot of lying going on? I ain't even gonna lie. Not this time. But I might. But hell, you never know. Because I ain't even gonna lie.
It's all the magician shit I see working on reality.
Oh no.
Is reality a lie or is reality true?
What you believe about magicians?
About magicians? Like the ones what kind of magicians?
Yeah.
I know of a lot of ones like on TV and stuff.
Not actually. Well, the ones that any magician you ever seen, they do some weird and pull off some. I know they got little tricks of the trade and shit, but some of them do some really weird ass shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Weird devil's work, or is that some? Did they sell the soul, or I mean, what the fuck happened?
Burn them at the stake! Burn them at the stake! They're devil worshippers. They worship Satan. Satan. Hail Satan!
Solemn!
No, I don't believe any of that.
Okay.
I do think they do believe in Satan, and that they do believe in the worship and the Luciferian principle, because the Luciferian principle is nothing but who we are. We are the light. We are the light. We are here. So the more we worship ourselves and learn how to manipulate this reality, is going to come off as magic.
My dude would sit there and call me. I said, "Oh, you're a devil, or you're this or that." I said, "What do you know what the devil is, or what is a god?" Because you know what they say that you're supposed to follow a god, but maybe it's the other fucking vice versa. Maybe it's the devil. Okay,
Hey,
they just got the
yep.
words all backward.
Shoo, shoo,
So
shoo, shoo, shoo.
I don't know, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying I don't know because nobody really knows. They can read in books all they want,
Yep,
but
because I would say, what I know. You said
I
you know.
mean, because I look at a Bible.
Uh-huh.
I look at a Bible. Okay, everybody's like, okay, oh, because I say I consider myself an atheist. Everybody's like, oh, you're a devil worshiper. I said, well, no, it's not. Look that shit up, stupid fuck. Okay, I'm not. I'm not a devil worshiper. I'm a person that believes in a little bit of anything and everything, and I can change my mind anytime. You know what I mean? And so if I get different things in my head, I might believe it at first. Then I won't. You know, if you've ever seen that movie, The Most Hated Woman in America,
That's the title?
yeah, that's the name of the title. It's called The Most Hated Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the woman that took religion out of schools where everybody had to pray. You know what I mean? Or like pledge your allegiance.
Uh-huh.
So they never had that. They never taught that in school. So, anyways, her name was something. Anyway, she had got murdered. And it was by somebody that she worked with. You know, it was called The Atheists of America. And that's not the reason why I'm an atheist. But anyways, I love that fucking movie. You should watch it. Most hated woman in the world. Her name is Madeline Mac something. It's a really cool movie. She had a lot of cuss words to her ass. She had a lot of whatever disputes, but she didn't want her kids like okay if they're Catholic and she and the other people they're like say okay we got to do this religion like
This sweet old lady
like
is the most hated lady. I'm just seeing the pictures.
no have you did you look it up? Did you look it up? Did you look it up? The most hated woman in the world?
Yeah, I'm showing everybody on YouTube
Oh,
pictures from the movie and
because
stuff.
it's crazy. It's crazy because they never taught that shit. Because you know I grew up as Jehovah's Witness. I never had to stand up and
I got some of that in my background.
I didn't have to stand up and put my hand up on the down, whatever you know. But the worst part of it was,
You was exempt from it.
Part of it was, I know, yeah, I was exempted from it whenever the fucking good holidays came through, like some Halloween
On
and
your
some
birthday.
Christmas shit, yeah, and bullshit like that. I'm like, goddamn, why I had to go to a separate.
My sister used to hate being in. My sister used to hate being in Virginia. Cause my grandma was a Jehovah's Witness. Towards the month when it was her birthday, cause then we would never celebrate it. She's like, I should ask her about that. How she feel about that?
They started celebrating. My parents, they started doing it again, like or not doing it again. Actually, started doing it after like when my kids were born, and then they started doing Christmas trees and bullshit like that. I don't know. I think they just fell off of it. I guess because Jehovah's Witnesses are a little bit they're a little bit two-faced hypocrite motherfucker. Oh, that's
A lot of people are.
yeah, I know, but they basically are. It's like when you see a fellowship of a Christian, right? You're supposed to help them when they're down, but that's when they're down. That's when they want to throw them away. You should help them when they're down and out. Why the fuck you ain't helping them? But you want to throw them away when they're down and out, or you know what I mean? You can't talk to them. All of a sudden they're just boom, bye, boom, kick. You know, it's kind of fucked off, and so they had stopped. My dad was the only one baptized from there. He grew up as that, and I'm like, I grew up as that, and then all of a sudden we start celebrating shit, and I still to this day I love Halloween, and I love Halloween to the fucking end. I ain't playing. I just want to have about 4 other people come with me, or 5,
And do what?
and be all Oompa Loompas. and
Run
walk
down the
and bust
streets.
into a bar, literally, and bust into a bar and go and have a song that we just made up and go, Uber E, ooh, here we come with our short stockings. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, now give me a beer too. Ooh, ooh.
Hey, y'all gonna know who in that costume now when COVID over and y'all in the bar and shit.
Okay, well, look, actually they're not because it's gonna be cold and everyone's gonna have their long jackets on and their fucking hoodies and a big old mask on. So this is the best time to go do whatever y'all gotta do.
Nah, religions and everything. It's wild. I still
Anyways,
talk to my
yeah.
grandma. My grandma Jehovah's Witness. I just reconnected with her like 2 months ago. I didn't talk to her in a couple years. But as soon as I started talking to her, she just sending me Jehovah's Witness material right away. And I'm like, you don't want to talk about personal life that much? Like, I know about God and stuff, but come on. I'm all right.
They don't want to talk about personal shit.
Yeah, like I'm cool.
Yeah, they don't want to get into it. They don't want to get into it. They say, okay, like, okay, you know, respect your mother, respect your father, respect your elders, do. Okay, but I'm saying, because I still say my mom, but you know, I respect my dad's does it. I'm like, dude, you come in here, and I mean, or whatever, you come at me like sideways. I mean, I can't even make tamales no more because the first time I made them because they smelled like metallic. Okay, they smell like weird shit. Okay, yeah, because I put a bunch of hot ass seasoning shit, and I don't know. Now I'm forbidden to fucking. It's like the forbidden fruit to fucking make tamales again. I made tamales again when he was gone. I know he'd be gone for about 5 hours. Made some more tamales, and I wasn't done yet. He's like, "Didn't I tell you not to damn make tamales?" Yeah. And he's like, "So you heard me say not to make them?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "So it's been heard, right? It's been said." I'm like, "Yes, sir. Yes." He's like, "Well, and he's like, he just kind of walks off. Like, I fuck here. You can't fuck up not damn one time because shit, I was trying to make, who can make tamales? Me, I can. It's a long fucking tedious damn project to do.
I know, I buy them pre-made.
No, I know. But you know what? If you already have all your meat already frozen packed or do whatever, you just make a bunch of meats and already have all your broths and shit. And all you got to do is make the longest tedious part is rubbing that fucking corn, that damn masa across your damn corn husk. and then rolling that motherfucker up because it wants to break. Then you got to re-roll it again. Then I like to double tie it. And then you gotta put just enough water in there to overboil. If it does, it goes over the husk. I mean, come on, man. Okay, done. I don't know. I just totally went to another subject.
That's how it is. I'm playing some music in the background while we talk.
I don't hear nothing.
It's probably on YouTube. It's just like background music. I'm just going through YouTube copyright library, or copyright free library, seeing what's there. If it turned out good now, use it in the next episode.
On the next episode. On the next
of the tAI podcast.
I'm gonna get you a song on it. I can rip and rhyme. I spit hot fire, but I don't spit hot fire. I just can mix other songs with other songs that you would never remember.
Got the DJ mind going on?
No. I mean, because I listen to everything, so I sit there and I listen. And I hear, like, you can listen to some fucking heavy metal, which I don't like whatsoever. That's like one of the only ones I don't really like. It's like that, just rock, or whatever the fuck they say. And I'm like, dude, what are they saying? And I'm like, he goes, I know what they're saying. I said, YouTube it. Let me see their lyrics. In English, whatever. I just want to see it. I never can find it because they don't know what they're saying. They're just roaring. Anyways, I can find shit like that. Like, I like to find like something going with that to like a 1950s goddamn song. You know, woo woo woo, and slow down the little hard, crazy metal shit, and get that other one going. You know.
No, that's a power. Hold on. I'm trying to download this track. I'm listening, but I keep saying my disc is full.
Your disc is full.
Yeah, I have like 5 of them though, and this one HJ one says I got 102 gigabytes free. 134. I'm like, what are they talking about? They just don't want me to download the song while I'm live. I'm like, come on, let this go fluidly.
Tell them to go get off the gas. So we've had enough of it. I'm gonna
All right, let's try this again.
do you see my picture? That's Saber. That's nostalgic as
Wait, I don't really like this one. Hopefully they can hear it. It's like really loud. There we go. I like this one. I like that tinkling up. I do want to freestyle on it. I just want to hope that it's matched with the words, gang guys. Let's see. I hope this match up with the words that's coming out of my mouth. I'm no longer sitting on the couch. I do what I'm about. I'm always up on my feet. I never accept defeat. You know what it is. Yeah, I only got one kid. I'm about my business. You about your witness. All this great things coming. I just know I'm always running to the prize, to the goal. For my soul, I'm always on a roll. I can keep going, but I'm not. Hey, King guys, you made your way to Discord.
Absolutely. Just trying to get these kids together first. But I want to say I enjoyed the stream, man. Thanks for streaming.
Hey, no problem. Me and Jessica having a good time.
What's up, Jessica? I see you in here too, Queen. I see you.
Oh
Hey,
gosh, dog! Here comes the Head and Shoulders.
Here come the good conversation, man.
What up?
Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, what's up, Sto?
Ain't shit, man. Just chilling. How y'all doing today?
Excellent.
All right.
That's what's up.
And Ty was about to drop a verse on him.
Oh shit. Okay, let's get it.
And Jessica says she spits hot fire all the time.
I rip and I rhyme. I spit hot fire.
Fire. How's the move going?
Oh shit, move is complete. Right now I'm just sitting in the garage with a shitload of shit, man, and it's looking like, god damn, man, I got mad work to do. Shit crazy. I thought it's gonna be like 2 days, but that's just gonna be more like a week.
Oh, you in a new house?
Now you got something to do, man. That's all.
Hell yeah. I had 226-foot storage trucks. So those are the biggest storage. Those are the biggest trucks that they got at U-Haul. I had 2 of them packed to the brim. Yeah, man, this shit is crazy.
Do you use bubble wrap?
Nah.
Use bubble wrap.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Old comforters and t-shirts, yo.
T-shirts.
Yep. Old comforters and t-shirts, yo.
Yeah. That's the hood way to do shit.
Word.
No, because you get to pop them later, like.
You still in Cali?
Covers and shit.
You still in Cali, XO?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm never leaving Cali, fam, unless some crazy shit happen. But this is it. This is it. I wish I was up on your side, but you know what I'm saying? We'll see next year.
Yeah. Don't tell them where I'm gonna be.
Right? Because right now down here it's just dry and fucking just corny, and up there is, you know,
yeah,
fire.
everything's shut down too.
Greenery and shit, huh?
Everything's shut down in the South.
Yeah.
Like businesses and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, this shit's getting wild. I seen the sky turn green yesterday or day before yesterday in LA.
No, for what?
I have no idea, but let me find the video on YouTube. I'm gonna send it to y'all real quick. I'm gonna post it in your general.
Yeah,
they said it might have like a blackout, a global blackout.
Yep. Just like Pakistan.
Was it like 2 days ago? Like 2 days ago?
Just for a couple of days, a day or two, they said they're gonna do it.
Yeah, Pakistan, they lost power completely because they said the frequency, whatever happened, they don't know what happened, but their frequency for their nuclear power plants just dropped. That shit plummeted. So
Yeah, I
that's
just
why I
now
made
found
that
that.
video.
mm,
That's why I made that video on survival, and I made emphasize walkie talkies.
mm.
Oh,
That's why I
seen
emphasize. I emphasize get your walkie talkies. $27 for 31-mile radius walkie talkies.
Yeah.
That's 31 miles. The most, the average is like 11. Get you
Yep.
some. That way, you can talk to your mom. Make sure she all right.
Was this like 2 days ago or something? Because I know everything
Yeah.
went out in our house for like a split second. It was like bloop bloop,
Mhm.
and that's what it was. It happened over here, and I was like, my TV. I said, oh no, not
Oh
mine.
no! It's gonna be a blackout.
No, I mean it literally it blacked out everything, and it was just like all my lights came back on, but my TV had to turn that bitch back on, and the air
Jessica.
conditioner went off. You had to
No,
go
Jessica.
fix it.
I'm
wait, that
talking for
happened
a
to me
couple
yesterday
days.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the couple
Days.
days. That's gonna be another. That's gonna be a story.
Was that?
Right.
But yesterday
just
that
gonna
happened
be
to
that
me
story?
too, Jessica. I was we was about to have this thing go on, and right before it happened, our electricity went out for a minute. We was like, why does that have to happen right now? And I just reset the switch. So that's a
So
synchronicity.
Imagine how people, if motherfuckers are tripping on that, imagine 2 days of that shit. 3 days of that shit. Niggas is gonna lose their motherfucking mind. Hey, another thing y'all want to get a
What's that?
portable DVD player.
Oh, yep.
I got
Right
one.
from
Your TV
Goodwill.
go off.
Go to
I'm
Goodwill.
trying to tell you.
You
These
better
little things,
charge that
man.
son of a bitch. You better charge it.
Nah, little
get
things
you a-
that matter, yo. Get some entertainment and shit.
Man,
Have some
that's
shit
the
to do.
aura.
I just saw a $5,000 or $4,000 generator at Costco's. It can power your whole house.
Beautiful.
They had that
I
thing
think
bolted down. My girl was like, why they got this here? Somebody gonna walk out with this, but they had it literally like bolted to the floor. Like nobody
So-
taking this.
Why didn't nobody walk towards the light, y'all?
This is what happened when we walked towards the light. We wound up here.
No, like it's what happened?
What you
What is
mean?
that? I ain't walking towards them.
See, like the fan. I know where to go get a few, like those
Shut the front door.
that they be having on the
Where?
street. I know where to get.
There was 2 fucking moons, or what is that weird?
Wait, Jessica, Esco was saying something. What you say, Esco?
No, I was saying I know where to find some generators. You know, like when they're working on the road and they got those big ass generators the size of a fucking Civic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like when the first coronavirus happened, I was like, damn, where am I gonna get a generator just in case? And miraculously, I'm going all these random places and I'm just seeing generators sitting there. Like, goddamn. So if shit do happen, niggas could survive, but you just gotta be fast and know what you're doing.
Thanks for the tip.
That's it.
He sounds like my dad. My dad's already fucking prepared. He's ready to fucking kill somebody if somebody walks up even.
See, I'm not on that type of time.
Yeah.
No, my dad is. He was in that damn army shit. I'm like, dude, dad, it's okay.
Here we go. I'm gonna put it in just as general. Where's it at?
But no, that shit was like, it looked like
Real simple things
was-
we can get, y'all.
that was real.
You know where to? Dollar Tree be having some shit.
You know, like
You get
Flintstones-
that? You get that right there, you'll be straight. You don't need
Fire
nothing humongous.
Let me see what you got.
This gonna power your refrigerator. It's gonna power your little TV. It's gonna power your cell phones, laptops, all that shit. Solar
Y'all
power.
want too much.
Oh, this ain't the solar power one.
I'd say solar
You
power.
don't
That's
gotta-
next
you don't
level.
gotta spend $5,000.
Y'all need to get like things like
Nope.
solar power, but y'all want too much. I mean, when this shit hits the fan, you might not even have that either.
Well,
My boy
solar.
got
all that.
What, the solar?
I mean,
solar
like,
power,
I mean, yeah,
that's
you
the
might
one
know.
I got.
I know. I
I
didn't
got the
say
solar
solar. I'm
power.
just saying. I'm talking about like, no, everybody has solar power.
That solar
Okay.
power is fine.
Okay,
But the
I'm
only
just
thing
saying,
you
like,
save money if you don't buy a kit. It's like, those
Okay.
put together kits.
Mm-hmm.
what if the end of the world comes and like something unexpected or something, some other shit? You need to get like fire starters, like those little things you sprinkle together with the metal ones, like
Oh, like Flint.
Oh,
Buy a lot of Flint.
like a Flint ones. You need some of those. You need some
Let
damn.
King show you how it go, man.
All
show you
right.
how to do that shit right quick.
All right, King.
You got
You
one?
feel me? Real name
you-
King though. Real name King though.
I didn't bring it up.
That's a big ass lamp bulb.
Goddamn, nigga. Oh,
I know.
there we go.
Damn.
Let me turn the light on.
Oh no.
You mean these?
Well, something like that. Yeah, you mean like filmmakers and shit, but I'm
Ching,
talking about those
ching.
ones.
Talking about
I'm
this
talking
is what
about
you're
this.
talking about.
Oh,
Something
that's
like
it.
that. Yeah, you can have that. But I'm talking about these big ass metal ones. You like, they look like those fucking ones you use for your forearms and shit. And they go
And
flick,
I got
flick,
the.
flick, flick.
No, they just
That's probably a bigger version.
Look, this is what you want as well. Solar powered crankshaft radio with chargers on it.
Damn.
Yes, do. A chart like a cranky.
You need to spark
Be
your
careful
fire.
with
You
that
get
handle.
this, and you get some Duraflame, and you in the game.
Yep.
Come on now, survive.
I know.
That's real.
I'm trying to
Nice.
show
Need some
off.
walkie talkies.
Let
You
me
need
see.
some walkie talkies.
I do. Can you send me some?
31-mile radius.
31 miles.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what Walking Dead
Whoa.
uses. That's what I got.
I didn't know they went that far without being in the military and stuff like that.
No, they go a lot
That's dope.
further than that. Hell, that's like the cheaper ones.
You know, you
but
get some military ones, you'll probably get some. They got some
a
distance.
couple of 100
probably.
miles.
But 31 miles is what you want on the price that they give it. Hey, little buddy.
Yeah.
Look at you, fool.
That's dope.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh, his daddy do this. Uh-huh.
You got kids harassing you all day, huh?
Take him downstairs, beautiful.
You got a Carl walking around like Walking Dead.
Wait, we need to buy him a crown for his head. Like, for real. King Daddy. King Daddy.
Let's find out your birthday.
Miles.
But yeah, that's what you want, man. If this little blackout do come.
Yeah.
They didn't say it was for sure. They just, you know, it was more of a theory.
Pakistan went down completely. They should have done for.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not sure still, but I don't know. 2 days ago, they shit was like down for a whole day, and they told people, "Oh shit, yes, still," because some people, a little bit of people got back power the next day, but the majority of people got to wait till Sunday.
Oh,
they got today's Tuesday.
I can't check Instagram. I can't check my Facebook. What am I gonna do?
Get your other phone.
You better sit down and chill out and have fun at the crib, nigga.
Not for real, do regular shit like freaking, like, you know, kids. You
Play
take
checkers.
electronics from kids, they still find some shit to do.
Yeah, that's why
play with a stick and an ant.
I bought in-house cornhole. That way, if, you know,
cornhole.
playing cornhole.
my neighbors got that. They be playing that outside. When I first moved here, I didn't even know what it was really. I was like, oh, okay. Just toss this in that hole.
I played that.
What's the name of this game?
Where you played at? Where at?
Shit. I said, fuck this. I gotta grab that. Or play chess, man. You know, there's a lot of things people can do outside Facebook, Instagram, and shit. I don't really watch TV like that, so that wouldn't even bother me.
Yeah,
Game night.
I don't watch TV for nothing.
I remember we used to play kickball and damn tag and it and hide and go seek in the dark and
Absolutely.
Manhunt.
I'm just tripping, yo. I got like 14 different strains of mushrooms. Literally. I've been saving up. So I'll be honest with you, if shit was to hit the fan, I'll just be tripping all night until everything gets normal.
Why not? You got it for a reason.
Hell yeah.
That's
You're
the
like,
best
son
answer.
Of a bitch, it's been 36 weeks since I fucking.
Because you know, real shit. If shit was to hit, my boy, he has his property and whatnot, but based on, like, you know what I'm saying, how everything is looking right now, it's like, nah, nigga, you got to come over here. Then the fact that I have the baby here, we're gonna bring the solar power over here and shit to keep the fridge and all that shit ready. So you know what I'm saying. Just in case shit does hit the fan, I got like solid me.
Right back.
Yeah,
me, and me.
like 5-6 people and shit that I completely trust and whatnot. You know.
There you go.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's not me alone. That's the whole thing about it. Me and my boys from
Yes.
high school, we've been preparing for this shit since fucking what? 2006, bro. It's 2006, niggas been thought something was gonna happen and shit.
Dude, my dad's been saying this shit since I was fucking born.
Mm.
It is
What-
all he's
what-
been talking
what-
about.
What you got in place, Jessica? If anything go wrong, you got everything you need?
I don't got everything I need, but I got some things.
Well, you know, some things, yeah.
But I ain't gonna tell you everything I need. But hey, if I can trust King and Esco and
Oh, Ty.
damn, Ty. Shit, I'm sorry.
I was gonna give you some
How you
time.
forget that whole thing?
I know, I forgot. I know it's.
I have many names.
No,
There we
no.
go.
I mean, I apologize.
But you know, there's
Probably
mad
got
people
some tree.
off though.
I got gum.
Like I noticed after December, what was it, December 21st? A lot of people start selling their guns and ammo and shit. You know, because before the 21st, you couldn't find nobody selling ammo. After the 21st, everybody's selling ammo and shit. It's like everybody's letting these stash go. I'm like, y'all niggas are stupid.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what should be happening. Because I was hearing like people is buying, trying to get more guns, going to gun shops and signing up for licenses more than ever.
Yeah, but you know they
I think
freaking
you should get something. Go ahead.
they playing with this shit right now because freaking a bullet, like for example, a box of bullet used to be like fuck, well, you could get one for like $12-13 and shit. For 50 now, niggas is selling for $1 a bullet. So you want a 50 box? That's $50.
But you know what y'all should be doing? Y'all absolutely want to shoot somebody, or you want to warn them somebody with a paintball. Listen, no, a paintball gun will hurt somebody. That's a good enough shot. Blap.
No. That's a joke.
Okay,
That's
get
a
away.
Joke. That's a joke.
No, I mean, like, get away. That will scare them enough. If they don't scare them, then get your bullet out.
Like,
You don't want to waste your bullet.
Keep it real with
everybody die.
If I was
No,
listen,
I'm
if I
just
was
saying,
hungry,
you don't wanna-
right, and I didn't have any weapons or whatever, and you shot me with a paintball gun, I'm gonna keep coming.
I'm not
That's
going
not gonna
right in his
stop me.
forehead.
You're gonna have to pull out a real gun, but I could take a couple hits from a paintball gun and shit if I'm hungry and I need something. Like, nah, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that easy in my opinion.
Like people getting tasered. People can go through tasers and be like, "Yo, I'm still going to get you, even if you electrocute me."
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I know this one shit. She got tased 3 different damn times. She had these damn bloop, 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 and they just kept going. She's adrenaline was going.
Yeah, that's what
overtake
keeps you up,
all
that
that shit.
adrenaline. But I'm not trying to shoot nobody, honestly. The only thing is, like, if somebody tries to break in my house and come take for me and my family and shit, that's the only time, you know what I'm saying, niggas is getting dealt with. But other than that, I'm not trying to freaking go out there and look for beef and start shit in. Nah, hell no. I'm gonna be a regular nigga. If you try to break into my house or come in, then you got a different situation. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I got a family to protect. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of simple things we can do to prevent that. Like for instance, the biggest one I see happening is smell. And the reason I say that is because if motherfuckers is out here, and we're just going with, you know, the worst case scenarios, obviously, but if motherfuckers is out here starving and I'm in the house cooking some good ass food, they gonna smell that.
Yep.
So we gotta know how to cook, how to keep smell out from the streets, you know, because motherfuckers, like you said, if you hungry enough, it's on.
True.
And I'm cooking steaks and all this and shit, and you smell it out the window. Oh yeah, that's an easy one right there.
Yep.
So we gotta remember, when do we cook? What time? Where do we cook? You feel me? Simple things.
Yep.
Do we keep lights on at
dead
night?
bodies.
No.
Dead bodies around your house.
Cook in the basement. Keep your lights off at night. You know, shit like that.
True. I don't got a basement, so like I told myself, if anything, I'm gonna have to plug up the electronic stove in the laundry room.
There you go. There you go.
Cause my laundry room is upstairs, so I could block off the vent Just cook in that room, put a towel at the door, do what it do. And then mind you, it's not like he's gonna be, well, yeah, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be gourmet and shit, but
Damn King God apparently is here.
God stay happy.
King God,
for real.
he's got some of that leftover meat.
Yo, this shit is easy, bro. It's so friggin' easy. Once you practice, like, you know what I'm saying? You practice with your beans and shit and things that you can do right now instead of like testing when the time comes, you'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be
out.
super all right.
Tamales.
And grow some food too.
Tamales, like
Yeah, I've been saving seeds from my last garden last year. I saved all the seeds from everything, all the good ones. I was like, all right, let's put this in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
As a matter
what seed you saving?
Little garden in your basement.
I'm gonna show y'all my little setup real quick that I'm about to get done when I'm finished with all of this.
Yo, real quick, I gotta I'm gonna be selling hot sauce for a little bit.
Oh shit! Okay.
My pepper gardens kept at it. I got the ghost pepper. They even still growing. They growing all year, never stop. So I'm collecting on making a nice sauce.
Hey, you know about Scotch bonnet peppers?
Scotch bottle? No.
Never heard of
Scotch bonnet. So
Scotch bonnet.
yeah, if you want to grow, because ghost and habanero, them shits is like straight heat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scotch bonnet is like a sweet, savory with it's like a sweetness with the heat. It's so fire, bro. It's so fire.
I see it right now.
You know what? You know what
I'm
you
gonna
can
look into
make?
this.
It's like get you some regular jalapenos, break those bitches up, kind of empty the juice in another little can, and empty a whole damn thing of fucking sugar inside that can. I'm telling you right now, no, there's candy, candy jalapenos, but they're not hot and they're not fucking sweet, but they're both.
I'm about to put plants all over here, like different types of kale and shit, and freaking, all types of greens, tomatoes. I just got to get rid of all this freaking desert, freaking dirt and shit.
Yo, EXO.
You need to get you a tiller.
Wait, yo, I'm running across this pepper called the Naga Viper pepper, and the sink is just real to me right now because one of my rap names was Viper, and then I changed it to Naga. And then I changed it to Naga, and I'm like, yo, and it was the world's hottest chili in 2011. That was by the Guinness World Record.
God damn.
Man.
That's around the time I was rapping too more.
I've never heard of that thing before.
And then it was surpassed by the Carolina Reaper in 2017.
Oh yeah, the Carolina Reaper. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I tried the ghost pepper though. That shit is fucking hot. And the piece that I tried, it wasn't even a piece. It was just like the moisture from that piece. And that shit was hot, bro.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I wash my hands when I pluck them. Oh, yeah, I was about to say that.
You gotta wash your hands properly. You gotta wash your shits properly.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is crazy.
One time I was handling them, and then I was smoking a blunt, and I put the hell on me. I was like, why is blunt spicy?
Damn.
But I like
those
those
peppers, cut a pepper
though.
and that shit flew in your eye?
Oh no! Thankfully, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened with a habanero last year.
Oh man,
it hurt.
Yeah, bro, I was like literally crying. Like
you pour milk in your eyes?
Nah.
Don't pour milk in your eyes. God,
nah, I didn't pour milk. I just left that shit underneath the water. Just let it run underneath the water, and then that shit was like a little swollen and shit. I was like, "Fuck, man."
Just don't touch it and quit jacking with it, and just like don't fuck with it. And leave it like a patch over the top of it so you can't fuck with it and touch it and all that. Whatever, let it heal by itself.
Yeah, it was just like, I cut that shit. It said, pop.
And like, plop. In the eye.
Yeah.
I think these peppers do take you to different conscious states.
Left.
You think so?
Yeah. I remember when I was first getting into habanero peppers, it was when I used to hang out with my church pastor, because I used to hit the pepper. Because they used to eat hot food. That we used to go to this Vietnamese place and get these hoagies or something, and they used to get these peppers to put on. They used to be sweating all from their nose and laughing, and they say, "Here, try it," and I'd be like, "What are y'all doing?" And then I got into it later in life, And I used to like feel elevated, like I was conquering something in my mind and experiencing just like this hypeness, like getting my something going on. I don't know how to explain it.
Snot running everything. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I be thinking like, that's why we are here, yo. Like, we are in this reality is to experience these things. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just to have like the experiences of going through these little things, like fucking, eating a hot ass pepper and burning your face off, and you know what I'm saying? Living to talk about it the next day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Little stupid experiences like that.
Yeah, that is, I see what you mean. That's the experience of itself.
Yeah.
Not that much thinking behind it. It's just like this is what a human does. We eat spicy things, even if it hurts sometimes.
It's called the one chip challenge.
Oh shit!
I saw news reporters do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, my little my cousin brought it over. Okay, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna say it. They're my stupid little brother. I did it for shits and giggles, right? And I knew it was gonna be hot, but I didn't know it was gonna be that fucking hot and how long it was gonna last like that. I literally just took a little baby bitch ass nibble, like took a little bite, and I'm like. And I let him record me. I let him do all that bullshit. And he's like, oh, laughing and giggling. I'm saying, I'm so glad that you got this because I ain't going to do it.
God damn.
Man, that shit was hot. Man, it was hot and it would not stop being hot. It got hotter and hotter and hotter. I didn't drink nothing. I just got hotter. I left it through. It was about 45 minutes for like a little bitty centimeter of a damn piece of damn Doritos.
Damn.
Ticked me off.
Yeah, I'm looking at that shit. It want $31 for one chip. What the fuck?
Is that how much it costs?
Yeah.
I
The
still got
hype
it in my
around it
refrigerator.
was
I'm gonna
real.
show it to you. Hang on a second. I'm gonna go get it.
And I don't think they selling them anymore. So people probably save the bags and trying to make some money. I'm looking up now about peppers and stuff a little more. It's this guy talking about magic of herbs. Chili, ignite your magic. And it's saying associated with fire, associated with war, passion like deities like Mars and Sango. They'll probably use that in rituals or stuff like that. They get the energy flowing. Like, all right, it's on. I feel the spice. And then instead of being taken over by it, being able to manipulate while you in that space and see what you can do.
True.
I'm just tying. Chilies, peppers, and legend and lore.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Oh, you got the chip?
Yep. Just like a ball.
Let me show
you.
Wait, let me see the Jessica. I didn't get to see it. I just now got it. Oh, Pacquiao? How you say that?
Pacquiao?
Pacquiao?
I have no idea.
Take it now. Eat a chip. You'll live. I'm looking here. It's in ritual in Mexico, chilies are instrumental in counteracting the effects of salt in a ritual to cast a spell on a person to cause them harm, particularly mental problems. Dang. Such witchcraft is called maleficio. Sound like maleficent, like the Spanish word for it in Mexico. To cast the spell, the evildoer gathers dirt from the grave of a person who died a violent death. Then he or she gathers salt from the homes of 3 windows or from the homes of 3 women named Jane. That's so specific. The salt is mixed with the soil and sprinkled in front of the doors of the victim. Whoa. Yeah, that's some dedication. They hate that person. They did them some wrong. They probably stole something from them.
So you said they could get 3 salt with either 3 salts from 3 different windows, or salt from 3 different people named Jane.
Let me look it up. Then she gathers salt from the homes of 3. Oh yeah, it says or, either or.
That's crazy. So you know what the home, what you know, people don't even do that nowadays. You know what the salt is for, right? In the homes.
Yeah, the clear stuff out, clear spirits.
Out to keep stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, let's say if you're doing like a little cleansing, whatever type of cleansing you're doing within your home or whatnot. You do your cleaning, you do your burning. Then after you do all of that, you have to put salt or is it brick dust? I'm not sure. I don't remember. But black salt, you put it at your door and at your windows, all the entrances and exits, so nothing can't come in or out. You know what I'm saying? So stuff
Take
does
red brick dust. You crush it up. You piss in it. You mix it up, and you put it in every door and every window sill.
Yeah.
I do the red brick dust one.
Yeah, I do black salt.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing I gotta get back into doing that, the pink salt, because my girlfriend, she was on mushrooms one time, and during the height of the experience, as I could just, so we don't got too much detail, she was throwing salt everywhere. It was like, this is what you taught me, like, we gotta do this right now. And she was just hurling in all the corners of the room. I was like, yeah, it's something to all of this.